chocolate.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah.
Were we ever gone?
I mean, nothing has said anything better.
Oh, good.
Apart from the music would be playing nicely.
Oh, okay,
that's
nice.
good, Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well done,
nice.
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
everyone's having a great time.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed
We're
it.
just having pina coladas.
I'm going to do the rest of this like a silent film.
Yeah. Very sorry about that. One of our interns.
Classic
Yeah.
intern.
Yeah, we forgot
Sandy.
to turn the sound desk on, so you haven't heard anything that's happened. Top of a hill, looking down. If you want to know what's happened, go to the end of the last video where I literally describe what I've described again.
Yeah.
In combat with
Giant
6
scary kitties.
bestial creatures at the bottom of a hill, and one much larger spike-maned creature. This combat's just begun.
3 of us have walked slightly down the hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
In the best traditions, we've taken half an hour to walk a little bit down the slope.
You should always tune in an hour later.
That's true, actually. Just assume the first half an hour is just slowly walking a few metres. Right, where are we? Silden.
Just doing some quick maths. Still too far away. I'm still too far away. I was told there was a shrubbery. Is there a shrubbery?
There's
There's a
many
shrubbery.
shrubbery.
There are 2 shrubberies,
Yeah.
one slightly to your southeast, one slightly to your southwest.
How far away are the shrubberies?
They're 80 feet from you.
80 feet, that's doable. But I won't have an action, which is a bit of a, shall we say, pain in the proverbial. In which case, I will run 30 feet. Then I will. Do I want to dash with my bonus action, or do I want to? No, because I can hide with my bonus action. So I will dash 30 feet. No, dash 60 feet. Apologies. Straight towards the shrubbery on Malkin's side to not leave you on your own.
Oh, thank you.
And then I will use my bonus action to hide behind said shrubbery.
Oh, I wish I'd done that.
I think you can just about get to an angle. You're still about 20 feet from it, but you can obscure your direct line of sight from these creatures, as it were, as you sort of come around it a little bit. So
I'm not taking any bets they don't spit acid.
You've run probably sort of as you sort of arch your run. You've sort of gone 30 feet to the east of where they're.
Can I retroactively hide, having seen him doing something?
Nobody heard it, so I suppose you can. Am I still behind Malkin? Is he in front of me?
He is
30 feet.
30 feet ahead of you. Yes.
Then I'll hide behind Malkin.
There's a much larger shrubbery in the way.
Oh, right, okay. That's 28 for a stealth roll.
Sure.
28?
I'll leave it there.
Malcolm, you see nobody coming. We go to...
So fast, it's so quiet.
Yeah.
Like an aggressive ice skater.
They're all aggressive.
Yeah, aren't they? Why is it with ice skating?
Oh, no.
Do you think they're really aggressive?
Oh, yeah.
No, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Ice skaters.
I got run over by an ice skater when I was 8 years old. Did you?
And fine.
Wow.
I can imagine ice hockey. They're pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they're
no,
quite
just
aggressive.
ice
Just
skating.
everything on ice is a
Do you
little
think?
aggressive. Even Disney on ice.
Yeah, Frozen.
Should see Elsa, she really... So aggressive. Unnecessarily aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm never going back there.
Never again.
Never again.
I'm sure there was a Frozen too. I've watched it.
There was.
I do want
It's
to
alright,
watch.
actually.
What's Moana? That's what I want to watch.
Moana
I
is
keep-
I haven't seen that one.
incredible.
I keep catching bits of Moana,
Yeah.
but there's those. What are those little like coconuts?
They're little
The coconut
coconut
pirates, whatever they
They're
are.
amazing.
Freaking. That's all I've seen. I need to watch this film.
What's the next D&D campaign?
Yeah, coconut
It's
pirates.
got The Rock in it.
I like that as a band name.
name.
Coconut pirates.
Coconut Pirates. I like that.
You see...
Buying your time.
You see, Thornir, you and Zolan see this much larger creature as this other creature roars. It too turn its head, raise this great tail of it up in the air, just sort of arc it back just a little bit. It looks directly towards somebody. One, you know, the only two can see these two behind shrubbery. It too makes an incredibly loud sound. Not dissimilar, completely different octave, like completely different vocal octave. They're like 4 times deeper. I can't get that low on the microphone.
I think you should
But,
try.
yeah. Oh, and much more booming, 3 times the volume.
From the start of a death metal song.
There's some CDs that go that low.
And it puts its head back down to this shimmering puddle.
Oh no.
This was another one, right?
Bigger,
From
bigger.
what we've just seen? Wasn't
This is the big,
This is
the
Nessa.
big one.
called the
This is
Nessa.
Nessa.
What we think is
Nessa.
This is Nessa.
Nessa.
Big
Big
Nessie.
Ness. I
I knew you
think
were
we
real
need to stop
Nessie.
drinking that magic
So
milk.
you need to drink it all, so we can't drink any.
Yeah. Because then you'll grow taller.
What do you think?
I was
I
just
thought about
thinking-
this.
I was thinking it might be a good idea.
Do you
Then.
think
And
I'll
have a
get
spiky mane.
spikes? Do you
Yeah,
think I'll have a
probably.
spiky mane?
Yeah.
Take,
You grow to 5'5".
Another one of these smaller, large feline creatures runs about 20 feet toward you guys up the slope, sort of halts. There's a lot of noise and chatter between these creatures now. Halts and growl, clearly an act of either trying to scare you or aggression, just threatens you, and it turns back around and tries to ram its head into this thing again. Okay, Zolan.
That's forever.
To the motor!
Okay,
See ya!
yeah.
It's been fun.
Well, 270 feet. Zolan's he knows how fast he can run a mile. It isn't fast. It's going to be over by the time I get there. It's going to be better if I get there. At least try and bring the motor a bit closer.
Have you repaired that yet?
It still runs. It's probably still. It probably added to
Just put it in neutral and roll
yeah,
it
I was
down.
going to say, top of the hill, just roll it down the hill.
Could do.
Yeah.
And even if it's limping state, it's probably faster than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Downhill.
Yeah.
I would say it's
Downhill as
terminal
well,
velocity.
You'll be on a
So-
speed awareness course before you know it.
No points on my license there.
Okay,
so that's
fine.
all right.
I'm fine that you can run to the vehicle.
Yeah. If you'd like, I have a cantrip called mending.
Oh.
I can just mend. Obviously, I don't think I can mend the whole thing, but I
Yeah.
could mend something that's maybe crucial. Just quickly fix a pipe that's
You
broken.
can mend a single thing no bigger than about that, can't
Yeah.
you?
The
With a
front,
single tear.
the front right brake. The front right brake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm fine that you can get there and begin your sort of, but I think it will take you full movement to get there this turn.
That's fine.
And sprint.
Cool.
And sort of mount the vehicle, and then you can begin your mending the following turn. should you
Excellent.
like.
No worries.
Okay.
You should have fixed the glowy thing.
Glowy thing.
The thing that
Runs
makes
it.
it go.
Yeah.
That would be the thing that you'd want to fix.
Well, you don't know. I don't know how this thing works.
2 more of
I
these.
don't either.
2 more of these creatures. There's a hive of activity now. The attacks on this thing seem to be getting more and more violent and more frequent. There's more and more noise and roaring and growling coming from there, and turning around and looking sharply back and forth, and then re-turning their attention on this thing. It's just sort of boiling up into almost a frenzy now. Even in that 6-second period, there's a notable increase in activity as to when you first came over the crest. Thornir.
Oh my. How far away are they?
270 feet.
Ages away.
No, 240 from you actually. The nearest one. The wall's 270 feet.
And how far away are the shrubs? 50 feet.
50 feet.
We'll head towards the shrubs.
On the east or the west side?
On the... west side.
The west side. Okay.
I'd say that was the east side.
Are you going?
Southwest?
Are you going
Oh,
normal
which
speed
way?
or
Are you
dashing?
facing south?
Oh, facing south. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah. Are you going? What speed are we taking?
Using
Still
attention
quite
geography.
steady. I want to
Yeah.
look friendly. I don't want to be loud.
Okay, you can sort of get up. Are you trying to hide behind the shrubs, or
Just just eking my way towards them.
because you can reach the sort of north side of this shrubbery. It's about 30 foot across, and 150 foot north to south. You could completely hide yourself, partially hide yourself, or not hide yourself at all from them. Up to you.
I'll hide myself completely.
Yep. So you've taken a position where you think they can no longer see you, and you can no longer see them.
I'm sure they won't smell me.
Yeah.
Animals can't do that.
Anything else that you'd like to do?
No.
2 more of these creatures let out loud sounds. None of you are looking at them at the moment. Malcolm.
So I am how far along this shrubbery? 90.
You're only 10 foot or so into the the shrubbery on
how
the
much
east side.
further has it got?
140 feet.
140 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
is it still growing as well?
Okay, I'm going to run down the full length of the shrubbery.
So negotiating all these bodies and
Yeah,
soldiers. So full speed, 90 feet.
yeah. Down to the far end. I'm right. I've got my positioning right. If I get to the end of the shrubbery, I'll be close to the creatures, and
You'll be close. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a little gap between the two. So
Okay.
are you hugging the sort of
I'm
east
keeping
side of that?
I'm keeping in as close as I can to the shrubbery, and when I get to the end of my sprint, I'm going to use my bonus action to conceal myself as best as I can.
Okay. Fine. So you've got there's another.
This time, I'm being clever.
There's another
Very cunning.
45, 50 feet to go until the
Yeah.
end. The sounds are louder. You can tell
Yeah.
you probably cut the distance by.
Which is why I'm now doing my best to not draw attention to myself.
Yeah, you've run 180 foot down the hill,
Yeah.
and the wall was 300 foot away. So you're seeing it getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to emphasise the point that I'm trying not to be seen, heard, or eaten.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Specifically the last one.
Specifically the last one.
That comic.
It's freaking Jumanji. What's going on?
They are
So,
cunning. How far away am I from the nearest cat monster?
you can't see.
Oh,
You block because you blocked line of sight from them all. But
Other
yeah,
side
you
of the
moved.
bushes.
What did you move? Move 60
yeah.
feet. So you've still got 240 to the wall.
Jeepers. So I'm going to. I'm already stealthed, so that's good. I think. How far away am I from the shrubbery? 30 feet.
Oh, if that 20 feet. Yeah.
Cool. 20 feet hugging the shrubbery. And the cats are around the shrubbery.
They were, if you imagine that it was trisected into so you had kind of two long, thin shrubbery growths, and you've taken the east channel. They were sort of centre, bottom of the central
How
channel.
dense is the shrub?
It's very dense to the point where it blocks line of sight completely.
Yeah.
You probably could get through it. There's most certainly difficult terrain, and even galoshes wouldn't help with these.
Right. But theoretically, if I was to peep through the shrubbery, I'd be able to see them.
It's too dense to completely block line of sight.
If I was to get right in there.
Oh, if you get in far enough, it's about 30 foot laterally, east to west, and it's 150 foot north to south.
Jeepers. That's a lot of shrubbery.
It's not a perfect oval. This hasn't been like groomed. This is like wild growth, but just.
Is that a deliberate reference to Magic the Gathering? Oh, that's rampant growth. Sorry.
Yeah, but in the interest of brevity,
Yeah.
I won't. You can imagine
I've got
slight
a lot of
undulation
questions
to
to
that
ask. Yeah.
to that growth.
Got a lot of questions to ask. Basically, I want to kind of get round and peep at the creatures.
Okay.
What
You
do
can
I have
get
to do
into
to-
the undergrowth if you want, but it will be difficult terrain half you
Yeah.
meet.
How hard would it be to get round it? I can't picture it in my mind.
To get so, okay, pitch
peep round
long,
and see.
thin sausage shape
Yeah.
in mind's eye. You are at the top of the sausage.
Okay. Top of the sausage.
They are at the
That's
bottom
where
of
I
the
like to be.
sausage.
Got you. Okay. But they're around the bottom of the sausage. They're not like all on one
They're
side.
in. So the I just need to draw this.
Yeah.
In the interest.
Bottom of the sausage in two big groups, that kind of thing.
You are such a child.
With a big shimmering liquid sample. I see where you're going with this.
I see.
You started here.
Yes.
Two big growths.
Yeah.
You are currently
I'm here. Oh, you are
They're-
there.
they're down here.
There. Oh, awesome.
And
Okay.
I'm about
You're
here.
about here somewhere.
Are you on the inside or the outside?
I'm in between the two rows of shrubbery,
End
aren't
of
I?
a fruit
No, you're on the east side.
Oh, I'm on the east
East
side.
side. I'm going to go east side with my man.
Okay. So following down, just
Yeah.
behind him.
Up into the shrubbery.
So actually going into it.
There's another move.
Interesting.
No, just up against
Just up
it.
against it.
And then I'm going to
Because
pelt.
the sausage is making me hungry.
How many feet again?
Well, it's 20 feet to the shrubber.
Yep.
And then I can do an extra 10 feet on top of that. I will.
Feels like a test.
Are you going to make me re-hide?
No.
Can you dash twice? Because I can dash as my action and then dash as my cunning action, which would give me an extra 60 feet if you're happy with that.
Yeah, I think you will need a re-hide on after a dash.
Okay, in which case I'll dash to move the full 60 feet, and then I will re-hide myself.
Yeah, fine.
bum. I'm gonna fail one of these eventually. But not today. 22. I'm feeling 22.
Okay, thank you, Silden.
Sorry, I struggle to paint mind pictures.
Mind
Uh,
pictures.
more loud growling and roaring and general animalistic and banging sounds. You guys are probably both close enough, particularly you, Malcolm, you're close enough to actually hear the sound of heads and claws smashing into glass.
Can you feel it though, Jack?
Can you feel it?
So like Jurassic Park. You
No.
Not quite.
Drink
no,
a glass
not
of
quite.
wine, you're like,
Yeah.
Not quite.
Not there yet. That was terrifying as a child. That was.
it was, wasn't
From a kid that thought Space Jam was scary.
it? I know.
What a
really
film!
struggled.
I couldn't even watch Harry Potter. I'd watched like 9/10 of it, and I couldn't watch the end of the
It was
Philosopher's
scary at
Stone.
the end of it.
Jeepers!
Yeah, it was scary.
When he pulls his turban off.
The little man under there.
What was the scariest thing about Space Jam? Did it make you afraid of golf courses?
No, I think it
Golf
was the-
courses?
I think it was.
basketball courses.
No, golf courses.
There is a bit of it.
I
Takes
think
place on a
they
golf
get
course.
sucked in.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
You didn't want
that's
to
right.
retrieve the ball. That's all.
I think it was specifically the part when they're telling the Looney Tunes how they're going to enslave them. There's a little animation of when they take hold of Earth and they turn it into the amusement park.
Wow.
And there was like Michael Jordan, he was signing
Yeah.
autographs for free, and it was all. I was like, no, I don't want that to happen. Scary.
Maybe it is. That's a good point.
I know. Yeah.
Zolan.
I'm going to attempt to. Well, I'm not going to mend the brakes. It isn't mending. I'd like to have a form of breaking.
It's quite broken, this. It's more than the mending cantrip is going to do.
Not even my brakes.
I mean, you can med. Yeah, you can med and.
I want to make sure a brake works.
Then if the brakes break.
I don't think the brakes break. No.
Yeah.
I don't
You
think
could
the
go
brakes
slowly quite well.
Did the brakes break?
I know.
That wasn't the issue.
Right.
It was the going quickly, which was more of a problem.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's fire this puppy up.
Yeah.
Toot toot. We know where the horn is. Malcolm
Sure.
showed me.
Yeah. So yeah, you take. You can start the accumulator up. The pistons start pumping again. The smoke starts coming out. It's choking. It's got that sound of a car being turned on that
Oh yeah.
that needs to go to the garage.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Oh, we always ignore that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Wait till the lights come on the dashboard.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
still give it a month afterwards.
There's quite a lot of black charred marks down this polished kind of what was a nice polished and very very well cared for vehicle has now got where you hit the spark stone in the polyliths. It's pretty well scuffed up. There's notable black, almost like char marks down the side.
Frankly, it looks like we've been in possession of it.
I think that's a good
So-
description. Yeah, that's a good description.
It's
Yeah.
fine. This is the future of animal welfare. Doesn't need to look nice.
Yeah.
That's all this is. It's
And
all a
that-
luxury with us.
And now you're in it.
I'm in it.
It's travelling at half speed at the moment, isn't it?
Yes.
I think it was 30 feet.
Yes.
60
But it is
foot.
going downhill.
It had turbo
Rolling.
to 120. Will it turbo
Pretty
to
sure.
60?
The turbo is
I think
screwed.
last time.
Yeah, but he's fixed the right brake.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Turbo screwed.
No, the turbo is
Should
not.
have fixed that button.
It's not doing it. It's hanging off at the moment, like on a spring. Because obviously, yeah, exactly.
Waving around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's
You
how
will not.
turbos work.
We'll fix that.
In
In
gnomish
this
cars.
In this world, yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, so
Turning
it's
is,
currently
yeah.
got disadvantage on ability checks. The speed is halved, and it's got disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws as well. So
Cool, that's fine.
yeah, it's completely sort of generally buggered.
Yeah. If you took it to somebody, they'd suck it out through their teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big
It's
job.
going to be a couple of months to get the parts on
Fix
that.
it, you say.
Off we
Rebuild
go.
it, more like.
Okay.
To the hill!
Slowly. So you kind of get back up to the verge, to the point where you started,
Rolling
pretty
up.
much.
Yeah.
And
What's the incline of this?
40 degrees.
Box car.
Oh, is it? 40 degrees.
Soapbox.
It's going to go.
But I hope you
was-
fix that brake.
There was no signage, was there? Telling me the incline. Have we got any of those? Have we got any of those like emergency runoffs? You know, if the brakes fail, you can just like
Shrubbery.
dance
Going
up
into
to
limbs.
the yeah.
And apart
Just
from
watch
that,
out for the hidden thorn.
apart from that, there's a long white and blue ornate wall at the bottom
All right.
with a hole in it, which leads to a river.
And there's a
Excellent.
really big sausage, yeah?
There is.
Yeah, it's a huge sausage.
Is
And
everybody
it's
in?
got glass tubes.
Is everybody in shrubbery?
Yes.
Alright, so I don't know anyone.
Don't drive into the shrubbery.
Yeah, you can see
Whatever
Thorn.
you
I can see Thorin.
Thorn is
whatever
on the
you
north
do,
side of the west.
Don't use the shrubbery as a break.
Yeah, it's alright.
Or the big glass thing that's feeding the monsters.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do a loop. I'm gonna flank. I'm playing. Yeah.
You got this.
We're playing Total War. Cavalry charge from the side. It's fine.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. Going down. We're going down the west as well. I'm flanking out west.
Oh, so he's going down the western side. Is he got enough movement? You got enough movement to roll it down?
I don't know yet, but that's what I'm planning.
That thing's heavy. It's going to gain some speed.
Yeah.
It's
There's
gonna
no
be
seatbelts.
It's going to be one of those things which is combination rescue and fatal disaster.
Yeah.
Could be the end of the rotating automobile
That's what
carrier.
I'm worried about.
But
It could cause a hell of an explosion.
One of these creatures runs
Why
up
does he look
to
at me?
one of these creatures.
Yeah, thank you.
Out of nowhere, you hear the bounding of heavy paws, fast-running paws, and as one of these creatures emerges from the south side, right next to you by the shrubbery, it stood 20 feet away from you. It looks a little bit shocked to see how close you are, and it sort of halts, sort of breaks itself, lets out an almighty roar. This is a lion. Lets out an almighty roar, and there are 6 of these creatures, you now realise, down at the bottom of this hill. And
6 lions.
we know the 7th is not a lion because it has wings. So it bounds round the bottom of this and it roars out to you. And so when I say this is a lion for the ease of description.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen a lion before. This is not a known creature. This isn't like, oh, it's just a lion.
Yeah.
But big furry thing, big teeth, big claws.
Yeah. The closest thing it reminds you of is the saber-toothed tiger that you saw at the
yeah.
bottom of Baal one time. So you get a quick moment of familiarity there. That's the closest thing.
Oh, it's one of those!
Yeah, the closest thing you can compare it to. Huge mane, so this is a male, but you wouldn't know it. So, but it's this great big creature and it just opens its mouth, lets out that huge roar and just stands there facing you down in effect,
Marvellous.
20 feet away from you.
Marvellous.
We come back round to Thornir. Everyone hears this.
And the others, they're trying to break this glass container containing all this stuff.
Yeah, how was your impression?
big mama looks too.
That might be bad.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. There are one thing I need to make a bit clearer to you. There's sort of 3 of these tubes in the relevant zone in the battle map. The bottom centre is the one that all the lions were gathered around. The one to the southwest, nothing's near, and the one to the southeast is the one that this much larger beast is next to. Okay, and remember they're about 50 foot apart each.
Okay. Well, I'm going to reach down into the shrubbery.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little bit of origami with this shrubbery and just like head into the wind. It's a little spider. 2 giant spiders are going to come.
Nice.
Wow.
And I'm going to...
What colour are your spiders in pins, please?
They're green.
That's the colour of Thorn in pins. But for this purpose, they can be pink.
They can be pink. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. They're real fleshy spiders.
Yeah.
Oh god!
with a few, like, have you ever seen like naked guinea pigs?
Yeah, like red and...
Yeah. Or like a naked cat, or any of those sort
Yeah.
of naked
Yeah.
mole rat.
Yeah.
Slightly like wrinkly, and
Mm.
that's what they look like now.
Yeah.
They did look green. And I'm going to send one over, so I can send these.
Are they? Is this concentration, by the way?
It is a
It is.
concentration.
Okay,
Yeah.
just remember that.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
the concentration.
Oh yeah, the
T-Rex.
concentration.
Oh, the concentration T-Rex. He's up there.
I'll get him.
The constant T-Rex.
Concentration Rex.
Concentration.
I need to get T-shirts made. That's the one I need to do.
Right, I'm concentrating.
Concentration Rex.
So for 1 hour, I will concentrate on these. I can send them 60 feet, basically.
Wow.
Um,
Are you going down the west side or the east side, like the central channel or
So-
the west channel?
I'm going to send one Malcolm's way to help out with the immediate threat there.
And they do 60 feet.
Right, so
Yeah.
I've got a giant lion on one side and a giant spider on the other.
Do they act in your initiative?
I'm going to hope
They have their own initiative.
Bushes, I think.
As a group, I think.
Okay.
They each have a turn.
No worries. Do you want to roll that?
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
Whoa!
Okay.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
So it's technically just before you, because you rolled a natural 20, I'm going to
Dong.
allow them to act now. Yeah, so they basically act with you each
Yeah.
turn.
One of them I've just instructed to
Yeah.
help Malcolm.
So it's run right across the central channel. It's sort of just on the north side of the shrubbery, the east shrubbery.
Gallop like an 8-legged horse.
Okay.
Flashy, wrinkly, 8-legged horse.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other one?
So do my
And
debut
the
album.
other one, I've asked to web line the glass. Pad it out a bit.
Okay. What distance can it do this from?
So it can do this from 60 feet.
Okay, so not close enough yet.
And they've got a movement of 30 feet speed and 30 feet climbing.
Okay, yeah, you're 200 feet away from it at the moment. So do you want to send them down the west channel or the central channel? The west channel is more kind of hidden from them. The central channel is more direct to them.
Yeah, let's go stealthy spider.
Okay.
West.
I feel a bit like we're playing League of Legends right now.
Yeah.
League.
Central lane,
Yeah.
top lane,
Top
top
description.
Yeah.
On the jungle.
See, if you just said that, I would have known where I was.
Okay.
Top lane.
Thank you, Thorne. You moving at all?
Yeah, I'll progress forwards.
Which of the routes
Ooh, spider's legs.
Behind the spider.
behind the spider?
Metallic leggies.
He'll have it. Yeah, he'll be like 60.
25 foot ahead of you.
Yeah, he'll be. Well, I can send them 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I've just moved.
Yeah.
You got it. You know it.
Okay, at this point you hear a smash, an almighty smash of the central, of the central on this battle map. There's loads of them spanning many east to west across the wall. But for the interest of keeping things local, we are. The central of these three has now smashed, the one that all of the lions were gathered around, trying to break. They have successfully broken it. There is an almighty sound of glass shattering as anyone who's got visuals, which is probably only Zolan, as you just come over the hill, you see this central one just crash, shatter, a splinter to the ground, and this liquid just pours out onto the floor around all of these other creatures.
As the column
Excellent.
falls, it kills 3 of them.
So they have to take some kind of dexterity.
They
Group-related damage.
they're alright.
I feel like we
Of
would
course
have
they
to
are.
dodge some glass.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Yeah, if that had
Falling
fallen
like
while
you'd be
weeping
fine.
in the stand, that would have been it. You know. Oh, 18 damage.
It's just sugar glass. It's fine. Malcolm,
So how
You're
far
still-
away is this roaring beastie?
it's 15 feet away from you.
15 feet away from me. And how far away from me, glancing over my shoulder, is the horrifying naked mole rat spider?
Are you throwing to Silden?
That's just what my friends call it.
Yeah. So Silden is we're talking about 70 feet behind you, something like that. But you can't see anything else. You can't see a spider. You can see a 12 dead soldiers, but yeah, that's it.
5 feet.
Your attention's pretty well drawn
Yeah.
to this quite impressive, magnificent beast in front
I
of you.
will. The first thing I will do is wallop it with a radiant sunbolt.
Okay.
So as it appears in front of me and roars, I will roar back at it in a most aggressive fashion,
Yeah.
and while screaming at the top of my lungs, swing my arm back and blast it with a sunbolt. That's 5. Oh no, that's damage. Sorry, that's the wrong one. That's 16 to hit,
Hits.
Nice.
and that's. I'll go with the dice roll that I had before. That's 5 damage, and I get my 3 extra 1. So we'll do the same again. Oh dear, that's only 9 to hit.
9 to hit will not hit.
Okay.
You've planned
So that's 5 radiant damage on that, and now I'm going to do something a bit mad.
Ride it!
I
So you're
am
fast in the
going
car.
to drink
And doesn't
my
need to empty.
potion of flying.
Hey!
I'm going to yank from my belt this little bottle and swig it down in one go.
Fantastic.
Potion of flying.
There you go. Okay, so that lasts what period of time?
An hour.
Okay.
A flying speed equal to my walking speed for an hour, and I can hover.
Fantastic. Yeah.
So
Very good.
fast. If you couldn't hover, you'd just be like you were supersonic.
I know.
You wouldn't be able to turn.
And what height are you hovering?
So I'm going to. I don't know how this would work. I mean, I've done my attack and my
So you
taken
still
a
got
swig
movement.
of
Yeah,
my
but you haven't
thing, so I've
moved.
still got my movement, haven't
Drinking a
I?
potion is a bonus action.
Straight in the air.
So I'm going to go up and slightly at an angle. So I'm going to go up
I need more of these.
up 25 feet
Superhero flying.
and forward 15 feet. So I'm not
directly
quite.
over it.
So I'm not quite diagonal.
Yeah.
Just going up so that I'm directly over this thing.
So you're 15 feet higher than it.
I'm 25 feet up
25 feet higher than it.
and
Or 25 feet from the ground
Yeah.
above it.
I was struggling with 2 sausages, so now I've got a third dimension. I've got a third dimension of the battlefield. Silden's going to be very perplexed.
3D chess.
Very good. Thank you.
I'm now looking down upon this. I can also now see the entire battlefield.
Yeah. That's true. So, as you look down, you see that there was another lion making its way just behind it, maybe only 20 feet behind it, so it's just on the south side of this eastern shrubbery. There are still 4 of these other lions have now successfully destroyed this central column. You see this liquid, shimmering, glowing, spilling out into the land around it. And you also see, just to the south of where you are, against the wall, so kind of due south of where you are now, the other pillar or the other column in which this larger beast was drinking from and still is drinking from, and it is noticeably bigger than the last time you saw it. It. A moment, please.
One moment, please.
Loading.
Loading.
It's, its tail is huge, upright, and equally as spined as its mane. These 2 large, unfurled
Need to be stepped behind.
wings. Now it's sort of side on, so you can't,
Nobody's got wings.
you can't get a good look at its face. But it's a hulking beast. There's lots of, at least in its body, it's got similarities to these lions. But after the body, the head is twice the size, the tail is 3 times as long, the spikes are non-existent on the lions. These wings are huge, fleshy, and not feathered. They're more almost, dinosaur, pterodactyl-like or something, leathery. Yes. And this creature looks big and hulking, and it's still drinking, lapping. You can see its long tongue lapping the ground in and around this. The first spilled one. There's now a second spilled one in the centre.
Just wait for it to grow
That's
so
what
that
you
it
see.
explodes.
I was thinking that.
Or
then,
collapses
yeah.
under its own weight.
It's like any good thing. You can have too much, right?
No, that was your go, Malcolm. Yeah. So next up, we have. Let's go. So the one that you saw that was just 20 feet behind the other line, like I said, sort of coming up around the south side. The two of them broken away from all the rest, while the bulk of the pack are still up near the wall on the south side. It looks up at you in the sky and again growls, and it bounds round the corner up behind the other one, 20 feet, and it
Sprouts wings and leaves.
it's going to take its running leap action.
Oh, jeepers. This can only end well.
The lion bounds up towards you and jumps and outstretches its paws, and it's so impressive how this creature is able to ascend almost up to where you are. It's the range you can jump is 25 feet, so it's the same range as where you are. I'm going to, because it won't be able to hit your whole body, I'm going to give it disadvantage because it's a particularly difficult attack it's making, but it theoretically...
And as I see it coming, I kick it in the face. You do
Just going to take your boot.
Yeah.
I was going to free willy you.
Straight over the top. Over the head.
Misjudged.
And yeah, it's going to try and claw at you, but I'm going to give it disadvantage.
It's going to fall on a very sharp, pointy Sylvan.
It'll be 14.
No.
So it just maybe catches like the
14
tiniest bit of
disadvantage.
leather on the bottom of your boot, and you feel it. It's
a
that
big
horrifying moment where you sort of think, I'm well clear of this, and then, oh my god! As it emerges from the ground and lands just virtually on top of the other one. They sort of struggle with one another for a moment, roaring at each other, and lands back down. It does not hit you. Silden, you saw this, by the way. Both you saw this. You saw Malden just
So
ascend,
majestic.
and then seemingly a lion ascend
So
from
many
underneath
majestic.
it. You've got
A
you
flying.
are-
You're welcome.
We're about,
That's what Sylvan's thinking about.
you're about 70 feet from where this is all happening.
Okay. I will move 30 feet towards the cacophony of lions. Which puts me, 40 feet away?
Yeah.
Which is an unnecessary amount of distance.
Right next to a few soldier bodies here.
Yeah. I'd really like to shoot it. Well, I might get eaten. But that's okay. 40 feet, I'm still quite far away. Further away than I would like. If I move another 30 feet, I'll be very, very close. And that doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound good either. So I will... This is so dumb. I'm going to get eaten by a lion. Okay, in which case I will have to play it smart, I think, because otherwise I'm going to get eaten by a lion. I will use my action to dash. I'm going to stop roughly 20 feet away.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hide in the shrubbery with my bonus action.
Okay, so get into the shrubbery, about 20 feet from them, and hiding in the shrubbery. Okay.
Mhm.
And give me your stealth roll.
And I don't smell of bacon. Strict vegetarian, as you know. Oh, it's not good. It's only a 14.
14.
You need to rub yourself in excrement.
Yeah. Lion extra.
Again.
I love that kind of stuff.
Okay. Thank you, Silden.
Thorin is covered in excrement.
Yeah, always. It's a constant battle. Silden's actually quite clean, so he probably, no, he's not, because it's been, how long has it actually been since we've been as a party? That's what I was thinking earlier.
5 or 6
Since
days?
Silden's
Since
joined.
Silden joined the party. It's one of those DM questions you hate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not even 6 days, but we're only about 4. Yeah,
I was going to say 4, but I'm not sure.
roughly 4 days.
About
I
a
guess.
year.
4?
Yeah. Yeah, Silden's been around for about 4 days. I mean, they've been long days.
Yeah. This
A
is
lot
why
has happened.
this is why D&D takes so long.
Yeah.
Played for 4 years, but it's been 2 months.
Well, there was a 2-year break with
Was a
the
2-year break.
washing, if you
Oh yeah.
remember the
Well,
washing.
bum washing,
Lots
yeah.
of testes. Too clean.
You are testing my patience. That's everything I can do. I'm hiding. Brave Sir Sildon.
Hid in the bushes.
Malcolm.
Me?
Obviously somewhat distracted by these lions jumping towards you. The other, even more, as if that wasn't distracting enough, a quite unfortunate sight unfolds in front of you.
You're not wearing any pants under your robe.
Which is quite lucky, really, given that a lion has just leapt 25 feet straight up at me, and I thought I was safe.
Just roll out your trouser leg now.
Yeah. Straight out of the robe. Eject it straight down.
Looking at this creature below you.
Yeah.
2 more heads sprout from either side of its large lion-like head.
What? Oh.
One of the heads resembles that of a goat, and one of the heads resembles that of a dragon.
Oh.
The wings grow even longer and unfurl even broader. The creature grows even more hulking.
This is the big creature.
The large one, yeah. Malcolm's the only one that's got. Yeah, you're blocked a minute, so you're the only one that's got vision on this. And it just grows and grows, and you see its body similar to Thorinir's morph. So you've seen something not dissimilar, but it starts to grow, and you see parts of its body and fur and flesh sort of break and creak as something comes through, and it reforms itself. Its legs get broader, its wings get broader, its paws get broader, and this creature is even larger now. We're now full scale, big old beastie.
It's alright. Soon it'll become a horror of the warp and everything will be fine.
No.
I think we should just leave.
Yeah.
I think we should just go.
Do you go to Aqua?
Out of
It's
here.
probably going to be safer.
far away
And
from
ourselves
here
in.
as possible.
Done with this.
A jail cell will
Take
be
care, boy.
safe at least.
The 3 of the heads just start eyes opening. They open their mouths. They start to sort of bite at each other for a moment. A loud growl first from this central lion head, and then secondly from this draconic head on the side of it, but a much deeper, more unnatural sound emits, more like a wail from this other head, as the three creatures all look in slightly different directions. So the lion still looking at what it was, still lapping. The ram's head is looking back towards the other pack of lions that have just smashed the other thing, and this draconic head is looking right at you.
Of course it is. What would be actually quite amusing is if the goat head was screaming like a goat scream. That would be funny.
You'd hate to be the goat.
I wonder whether the goat is even a part of this. Would you reckon a goat
All
was...
like medieval fantasy creatures had a bit of goat in
Then they were
them.
terrifying.
I think they
to
didn't
the
like
elderly.
things with
Quite
horns.
devilly thing.
Yeah,
I think
Possibly,
it's a
They
devil,
don't like things
devil
with horns.
connection.
The other thing I'd say you notice as well is you see, as you are up there in the sky, as you look across the vista more to the east along this long wall which stretches along the north side of the river, you can see just how many of these smashed tubes that there have been
good.
along this side. So it looks like they've been working their way systematically from the east, and then there's many, many, many more to the west that all contain this similar shimmering mass.
What are these?
You notice one of the other lions break off from the central tube, having been successful in smashing that central tube, and they're heading west to the next tube. Zolan.
Woo!
At the
Roller
top of the
coaster
hill.
time. We're heading west.
I wonder if that stuff's flammable.
And we're out of here.
Okay,
Downhill.
so heading to the west towards Thorinir.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to hit Thorinir. I want to go around Thorinir.
Yeah.
I thought
I want to arc around. I don't want to head straight down this hill.
Yeah.
That's That is rather dangerous just to go for it.
You hear this, Thorinir, quite obviously from behind you. You know what's going on.
My instinct is to definitely get out of the way.
Yeah, Zolan's about 60 feet, maybe 70 feet away from you behind you.
It's under control.
He's slowly
You said that when you were in
chuntering
the
down the
car.
vehicle.
The combustion auto
The carrying automobile rotator.
That's the one.
It's emitting this slight cyan glow, if you recall, around the vehicle, which is certainly dimmer than it once was. And it's a bit smokier. It seems to stop occasionally, but carry on.
It's a bit of TLC in it. It's fine for now.
Yeah. Anything else you're trying to do, Zone?
No, stay out of danger.
Very good. Two more of the lines in the middle centre look up and just sort of survey and roar, look around and see this creature that's emerged. And they both head to the west side, the same location that the first one went. And they are running full speed, and they run and take a flying leap with their claws and their heads and their teeth and everything else toward the next one of these large tubes.
Oh, as long as they're attacking the tubes, isn't it? They're not attacking me. That's fine.
Well, we better give the spiders a turn.
And the spiders, yeah.
Ooh, Muff it and Tuff it. So, one was instructed to go and save these glass things.
Mm-hmm.
So, Muffet is going to
Continue to do so.
go to the next one.
Yeah. 60 foot, yeah.
Yeah. The next one's like 50 foot the other way, isn't it? He's going to diagonal it though. So
yeah, well, no, the one you've sent down. So you actually now can actually probably or maybe make out the tiniest bit of motion near this tube on the due pretty much due south of you. You can sort of see the odd paw and the odd lion's head coming down and trying to attack this next tube. So the spider's heading directly toward it. Yeah, it's on the correct side. And then the other one, Tuffet, you sent them to the east shrubbery, as it's known.
The shrubbery.
that was to defend Malcolm's
Defend
honour.
Malcolm. So it's just continuing to head toward Malcolm.
Is the Malcolm's closer than the smashed
He is.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to side note them to drink that stuff if you get a chance.
Okay. Thank you. And you're moving, Foreigner?
Yeah.
Just continuing to run to the same direction to the south.
I don't even remember where I was going and why I was going there. To be
You were
honest.
behind the spider previously, and you're just sort of following it.
Yeah, I guess I'm heading towards lions.
Thank you, the lion in the south centre, because everyone's spread out all over this map. In the south centre, there's still one remaining lion. It begins lapping at this liquid from the newly smashed test tube. And the next one is the one right underneath you, Malcolm. Again, let's say an almighty roar, and it doesn't see you, or doesn't whether it sees you, it runs past you, Silden.
Cool. That'll be the feces. Prey moves.
And is running toward the spider. So it's the only thing it can see on its ground level, basically. So it's sort of right over these bodies. You hear the man shout, the dying man. Okay, yeah, it's just running towards the spider, can't reach it. Malcolm.
Okay. I'm going to do something. Okay, so there's still two lions directly below me. Yes.
One of them has run past now towards the spider, heading to the north.
Right.
But there is one directly below you.
Okay.
Yes. That just landed, having trying to grapple you.
I'm just thinking whether I'd be able to do this or not. I've got a spell that I can cast as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
What I wanted to do was sort of swoop to within range, but carry on going past range. So split my move either side of the bonus action. Would that be possible?
That's absolutely fine, but it wouldn't necessarily prevent an attack opportunity.
Okay.
But you can move and attack and move. Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Okay. So I'm 25 foot above this thing at the moment. I'm going to swoop down to within 15 feet of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay. To within 15 feet.
Which has got 15 foot range
Yeah.
and a 15 foot cone of effect.
Not a problem. Like the Human Torch.
Yeah, exactly like that. I'm swooping in, woof. Actually, if they were dogs, it would be woof, wouldn't it? Be sort of and that, each creature within a 15 foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. Takes 3d6 fire damage on a fail save, or is half as much damage on a successful one.
Excuse me.
It's going to be a
I
success.
like
It is 20.
That will be a success because my hit's 14.
Yeah.
So it's half that. So 3d6 is, come on baby, that is 9. So rounding up.
We always forget. Is it always round up or always round down?
I think it's always round down because it's always been really confusing to me. For
Eight.
everything else is
Eight.
rounded up, but then
Okay.
I'm certain I've read somewhere
Whatever
it
Zolan
is,
says is gospel.
it is
Whatever
rounded
is
down.
good for you, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usually.
it's normally the rule. Yeah.
So that is 4 burning damage.
Does it set on fire though?
If fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Mains are flammable.
Yes. So
Do you wear fur?
technically, yes. This thing's on fire. I'm going to say it's on fire. I mean,
It's very singed. It's very
It's-
singed. That's
It smells horrendous.
yeah. Smell of burning fur.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a mane anymore.
No.
Naked.
It looks like the spider.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a giant, what they call them, sphinx cat.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Just makes it a lot
Um,
less threatening.
So it's yes.
Yeah.
And
Certainly looks hot.
I've sort of swooped back up and out of range.
They
And
say
it's jumping.
that anything ignites anything that isn't being worn or carried. Is that what it says?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that includes.
I suppose
Yeah,
fur
yeah,
counts as
yeah.
being worn, doesn't
Okay.
it? But that means that
Just-
the shrubbery next to it is now on fire.
Sure. Yeah. So the shrubbery's getting a little hot there. You're still a little distance away.
far enough.
Yeah, the bits of the shrubbery will have ignited, yeah. Yeah. There's a scorched area there. As you send on the lion, it just disappears underneath all the flame momentarily.
And I'm going back up
Yeah.
and
Napalm strike.
yeah, I'm going up because I can move my full move. So as I went only 10 feet to get it within range, now I can get 35 feet up, I think.
Yeah, it's good 45, yeah.
And then you
my
done.
move is 45, so yeah, I can. I was 25 foot up. I go down to 15 foot. Yeah, I'm well out of range of it being able to jump again and attack me again.
In the Pythagoras.
I'm just up.
Very good. Thank you very much. There's another lion attacking on the southwest tube, the one that you can see.
So many lines.
There are a decent amount. You kind of probably most of you would have lost track because you've only none of you can see all 6.
There's
Apart from Malkin,
Aerial
but they're
command
quite
post
spread
away.
out at this point.
Wing Commander Malcolm.
won't come in about.
Selden, you are in a hedge. One has just ran past you
You're
to,
in a hedge.
to your about 20 foot to your north.
Some of this scenario is normal.
And the other one's about 25 foot to the south. Malkin's just flown down. And you've seen that and that ignition from the flame, and you can probably just about make out a giant spider heading this way now from the north side.
Jeepers. So the one that's just been torched, how far away is that?
25, 30 feet.
Wunderbar. I will move stealthily. I'm currently hidden.
Yes.
Up behind it.
Yeah.
Giving it a little poke of the bum with the short sword.
Okay. You are walking directly up to a slightly ignited part of shrub. I'm not going to say it damages you at this point, but
Fine.
if it's just a little bit ignited at the moment, but it might catch.
I've done my health and safety
Wait to
training.
wait there for a while.
Ooh,
It's warm.
it's reminded me of that.
Slightly warm. Are you ready?
Yeah, so you're escaping out,
Follow
diving
me
out
and
of the bush.
stab something.
Oh, actually, it is
Oh,
difficult
good.
terrain, so it's going to be 30
Yeah,
foot.
thank you.
It's got galoshes, isn't it? No, you don't have
30 foot,
galoshes.
yeah.
I've just hidden it with just within it. I'm not like right in the centre.
Yeah.
I haven't gone
It's-
schlepping
no,
through the
It's
machete.
very thick. Otherwise,
Just
it's
gotta
going to see you as you walk toward
Popped
it.
in.
Yeah, it's still difficult terrain, but you can move 60 with your with a
I
dash.
don't want a dash.
And
I
get to
want my
it.
bonus action.
Yeah, it's too thick, too thick. So you can get to it
I
without
could say
hiding.
something there, Jack. I could say something there. Yeah, but I need to be hidden as well, and you're not going to let me hide if I dash, am I?
If you dash really fast,
So in which case, how far away am I from it again?
30 feet.
30 feet.
But if you go solely through the shrubbery, it will use 60 foot.
Okay. In which case, I will jump out of said bush.
Okay.
Surprise! Move whatever amount of distance you're going to give me.
30 foot. Yeah.
But you said I couldn't move 30 foot.
Out of the bush, you can. Yeah. Because
Yeah, I'm going to
you're
go
only
out
just
of the bush and then move 30 foot up behind the line. Is that a legal
But
move?
it's looking right at you, so it's north facing, right at the edge
No,
of
the
the bush.
pink burnt line.
Yeah, it's north facing, looking directly north. If you were to pop out, that's exactly, you'd be just directly in its
I
line.
thought it ran past me.
Oh, the one.
Yeah,
Oh, so the one ahead of you,
yeah.
head to the north. You
Yeah.
could sneak up behind.
Yeah, I'm going to sneak up behind that one then. So that's
Okay.
not the burnt one.
Yeah, no, that's the non-burn one.
Right, okay. I'm going to sneak up behind the non-burnt one then.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Cool. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then I'm going to poke it in the bum with the short sword.
Please do.
I reckon you're going to murk this guy.
Yeah, you've got
I've got a
advantage.
feeling.
You aim
Um,
specifically for his butthole.
Yes.
Nice.
That is advantage.
Yeah.
You've got a choice between a 16 and a 14.
I'll take
16.
the 14.
Yeah. 16?
16 will hit. Yeah.
Awesome. So that will be that one.
Lost which line this is, but it's one of them.
We always lose a line.
It's the one that
somewhere.
jumped up to leap at
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So that's 6 damage for the short sword. And then an extra 13 for the sneak attack.
Dead.
Which brings us up to what, 19 piercing?
All in its ass.
All in
19
the bum
piercing.
hole. Yeah.
Straight up the rectum.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a rectum.
Up to the elbow. Like artificially inseminated cow.
19.
Your sword blades come out of its chest.
Like an
Okay.
old stable hand.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, completely take it by surprise. It kind of rears its
Don't say
legs.
that because if it's surprised, I get to critical.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's quite surprising. It is aiming for a spider at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sort of crumples as it's running. It's bounding full speed, and you emerge behind it, catch up with it, and it just sort of folds over and sort of stumbles on the ground and sort of stops as you dig your blade into. You haven't killed it, but you've obviously it's not happy.
Next time it goes for a poop, it's going to be really upset.
Yeah, I've done my full movement, so I'm going to use my bonus action to hit with my other short sword. With 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
They're light weapons. So that is only an 11. So that's just a bounce. It's too busy with his arm stuck halfway in a line.
I'm going to have to hug it off at the elbow.
Yeah.
So
That's everything I can do.
yeah, and so you're still behind it at the moment.
I've got a very angry lion. It's alright, because I've got a big ball of string in my other pocket.
I mean, the correctly identified chimera.
Yes. Not that we've ever seen a chimera before.
I've heard of them.
No.
You hear stories in the army.
Somebody only have to tell you once,
Yeah.
and you remember it.
Okay.
But this one's only just arrived, so maybe it hasn't learned how to fly yet.
It unfurls its wings. And then almost a little bit like a newborn bird taking off for the first time, trying to get an understanding. It sort of takes off slightly laterally and then slightly laterally the other way, and then sort of corrects itself as the various heads sort of argue with themselves. And then at this point now, probably just about all of you can make out at least some portion of this creature, maybe just the top of the
flying
wing.
goat.
Just the top of the wing or something for you, Thorin. But and maybe still in Europe's, you can see bits of it, not clearly.
Not
There's
really
enough to
focusing
be
on that.
alarming. And yeah, you're facing the other way at the moment. And it flies up high
And away?
into the air, looks down upon just the scene that it sees in front of itself, looks down at the one of its heads, the goat head, looks down at the lion next to the smashed glass. Again, now the lion and the dragon are all looking in different places, and they look like they're almost trying to go in different directions to one another. They're sort of struggling with themselves. They sort of start to go one way and then start to go another way.
That's how I feel all the time.
And it's up in the air, having an internal monologue with itself at the moment.
That's good.
I want to see that episode.
Okay. The scalded, fairly severely scalded lion is going to run to the south at this point, having just been burnt, with you being out of reach of it. Right next to the other one that was lapping up from the central column, and it's just sort of there, and it looks like it's sort of licking its paws and trying to make it so. There might have been a few little flames just starting to take, and it was just sort of lapping them and rolling around on the ground a little bit and just feeling sorry for itself generally. Zola.
Monster.
I'm still driving my truck.
Yeah. To the west side still.
To the west side, yes please. Do I see any of these, any of my friends in combat?
Yeah, you can see.
Oh, lovely.
Well, you can see this creature now up in the skies, horrendously frightening.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can see Malcolm also up in the sky, just slightly above a shrubbery.
Considerably less frightening.
Yeah, you did see a spider running off to the east, and then now there's this other giant spider running to your south side. You can see Thorin in between the spider and you,
Cool.
70 or so feet in front of you, and then due south, still a couple hundred feet from you, as you can see some lions trying to break some glass.
Keep on trucking.
Okay.
Yeah, just trucking.
Sputtering. Two more lions attacking this glass on the southwest. Would you like a quick break?
If you'd like a break,
Your
would you?
choice. Another round or quick break?
What's the time? Let's do another round.
Another round.
Another
Okay,
round.
One more round.
Right.
No break.
Till Brooklyn.
Thorny. And the spiders.
Okay, so I guess spiders are gonna keep doing what they're doing.
Yep. So
That other one is gonna be heading the other way, I guess.
So
now.
they're trying to stop. One of them is trying to stop the one that's being smashed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's trying to stop more glass things being smashed.
You can move 60. Yeah. So it has moved real close to the lions on that side. It's about 20 feet away from them on the southwest side, running towards three
Okay, yeah,
lions.
because it can. Hang on, where are we at? It can throw a web 60 foot.
Okay, so if you want to stop 30 foot before,
Yeah.
rather than dashing, and then you can get within 60 feet and throw a web if you'd like to.
Yes,
You're
please.
throwing the web on the glass or on the lions?
On the glass.
On the glass specifically, is to try and act
Number
as
As a little
padding.
Yeah. Cushion.
Okay. Make an attack roll to see how accurate it is.
Yeah, sure. It is a 13.
13.
It's a big old
Big old piece of
target
glass.
here.
It's not moving.
Doesn't say how big the web goes, but
Massive.
I think
Huge!
covers any humongous glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Yeah, well,
huge.
glass
Big
has an
glass.
AC of 13, so you've done it.
Does it actually? Glass.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that any glass, like regardless of its size?
That's what it says on it.
Okay.
So object hit points is done by size, but armor class is done by material.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
You've done it.
Well,
Bravo.
Yeah, so it's hit.
With web.
It's hit. Yeah, and you've stickied up the base of this
yeah.
tube.
Reinforced
knows?
with spider silk.
It's fine.
Tensile strength higher than Kevlar, I'll have you know.
Mm.
So good
Yeah,
luck
what's
with
the
that.
AC on that?
Yeah. You got Kevlar on your
Doesn't say
list.
on here.
I've got adamantine.
That'll be it.
Close enough.
Use that one.
This stuff. So if I was to web a beast,
Mm.
then it takes a
Which would be really useful.
D12 strength check to break
Okay.
it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
If that helps.
We can use that. Thank you, Thorny. And then the second spider. So the other spider equally can now reach a line if it wants to. At this point, how sentient are they, and how much, to what extent are you controlling them granularly?
Basically, I give them instruction, or they just
Off they go.
do what
Okay,
they do.
fine.
If I don't give them any instruction, they just fend for themselves.
Yeah. And your instruction for the second one was to go and protect Malcolm, wasn't it? Go and
Yeah. Go and protect him from that one, and if you get a chance, drink the liquor.
Okay. So it's going to engage with the one that you've just thrusted from behind.
Flanking.
So you can make an attack roll on its behalf, Thorin.
Okay.
Flanking.
It is flanking. It will be an advantage.
Nice.
The double team.
Okay. Well,
You're at least 70% confident.
I was gonna
that there's
say.
something
so
that's
I am in combat with it. I'm close range.
Yeah, it's ran into melee on the opposite side to where Sylvan
Okay.
is.
Let's try. Let's fangy bite.
Ooh, that's a 20.
It's a natural 25.
Very good. A natural 25.
Kind of dicey.
Some dice you've got there.
That's not right.
I want one of them.
Yeah, go on. Roll the attack dice twice.
Yeah.
It's horrifically poisoned. Good guess.
So
Big
that
numbers.
is- I'll add that was later. 10, 16.
Nice.
16 of
16 will hit.
Oh,
Sorry, that's damage, isn't it?
16 damage,
16
yeah.
piercing.
Probably out.
So one of its large, what are these? Mandibles. That's a monkey.
A mandrill.
Mandibles. You see,
Monkeys hanging out of the spider's mouth.
as it,
It's a Constitution save for
Oh.
half damage.
it's already for half damage.
Yeah. 11 is the.
Or is that on top of the normal damage?
Yeah. It says the target must make DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
11 is the roll. So the
Meets or exceeds,
meets
isn't it?
his success in any
Oh,
scenario.
sorry. Hang on.
It's an addition.
I've misread this completely. So I've done the piercing.
Yeah.
That roll is for an additional 2d8 poison damage.
Okay,
Oh.
it's already taken down with the piercing. So
Okay.
even if the poison didn't seep through the veins, as you pierce it from behind,
Never
whilst
Sylvan's debut armor.
it leaves itself completely defenseless from the attack from in front because it's so surprised it sort of contorts its body and turns around to defend itself. And then, as it does so, at the exact same moment, these great big mandibles just sink into its head and neck,
Oh,
and it completely lies.
And it's
dead.
pulsy as well because it's
Ooh.
poisoning.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you can
Like
see
bees,
it.
like bee sting
Right.
butts,
Yeah.
like wasp butts, with mouths like.
You still got your hand stuck up the back of it.
Sorry, because now I've got a lion fist.
You've taken down.
Pulsing lion.
Pulsing lion fist. This is the name of my power metal album.
Sealed in the lion fist.
Yeah, sealed
Oh,
in the lion
yeah.
fist. I like that. That's
Or
incredible.
sealed in the lion butt, maybe.
Yeah, sealed in the
Sealed in
lion's
the lion
ass.
butt.
One lion is down. You can
Down.
move, Thorin.
Alright.
Continuing to go forward.
Yeah, can
It's been
continue.
the butt of a lion and
continue
the
to
head of a
attack.
chicken.
Can I see this flying three-headed thingy yet?
Again, bits of it from time to time. You see a couple of glimpses of it here and there, and it looks horrendous. Yeah, looks horrendous.
Is the wing? Is it feathered or is it bat?
No, it's leathery,
Dragony.
wyvern, dragon-like kind of wings. Yes, yeah. Where is this one? That one. Lose track of who's gone where. Oh, that's that one. So this one, so one of the central ones still lapping from that central column. Okay. And that one is over
We're
there.
going to work on that one.
Yeah. Didn't so much to go around, right? I think Mama's got it all.
So you see one of the lions run up on the west side, so this is the one that you're closest to, where there's the three lines working on that next tube. One of them bounds towards the spider, which has just webbed the tube. It turns infuriated as it runs towards this creature, the spider, Muffet. And then it's going to make a claw attack. Natural 20. And it's doing a pounce at the same time. So first of all, we'll do the damage. Which is that twice. It's going to take 12 slashing damage first. And it needs to make a strength save, please. 16 will save. It would put a load of its weight on the spider. It almost looked like one or two of the legs buckled, but it obviously had enough legs to right in itself. Looks like it was kind of trying to overrun it. But it's just completely. You realise how much distance this creature can make up in a very short space of time. It's bounded forwards.
That
Very
spider.
impressive.
So I said it looked like a skin sack, basically, like one of the boiled animals. But on that strength check, it was like Arnie.
Poison glands inflate.
Biceps on biceps.
Very good. Malcolm.
That's where I've seen spiders, do you know?
Okay.
Put the glass down.
So, how far away is stuff?
So I'm just counting for you. So the chimera is about. Sorry, I'll be more precise. It's about 90 feet. If you need me to be more precise, I'll count it exactly. The two lines nearest you on the central column lapping, or one of them's lapping, the other's sort of caring for its wounds because you scorched it. They're a little bit closer, so something in the range of 75 feet from you. And they're kind of, if you imagine a triangle, you're the tip, and they are kind of equidistant from you.
So what is the distance between the two lines? For 3 marks.
Yeah. Use cos. And then all of the others are a bit more further to the west, sort of dealing with foreigner and other spiders and so on.
Okay, so I can't get to
You're
the.
vaguely aware of a chugging sound from the northwest.
And a small bearded voice saying, "See you later, suckers." Okay, so I can't get to the chimera. That's too far away. But with a 45-foot move, I can get within 30-foot range of the lion that I singed.
I can check that for you. It's tight.
Bear in mind that I'm 30 foot in the air at this point, so
How close did you want to get to it, sorry?
I've got to get within 30 feet of it.
Yeah, I would say you can do that. It's pretty close, but I'd say it's kind of at the extremities.
As long as I can get
Yeah.
30 foot above it, 30 foot away from it.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
It's
So
close, but I'll give.
I will do that, and I will do my radiant sunbolt.
So you're away from the shrubbery now. The shrubbery, you're 20 foot south of the shrubbery. You're in more of a clear space near these test tubes. So radiant sunbolt.
Yep. Bosh. That is 16 to hit.
That's going to hit. Yep.
And that is 7 damage.
Okay.
Get in there. Or
So
you might
there's
get him on
flash of lights. Boom. Lights up because there's this one. There's another one right next to it as well, which is lapping the liquid. But yes, you manage to blast it with this light.
Doesn't kill it.
Does not kill it.
I'll do it again.
Go ahead.
Mess him up.
Oh, that's not going to hit. 9.
No, not enough, I'm afraid.
Saw the roller. Just T19. Just T19. Digital dice do it too.
It's cocked.
Yeah.
It's right in the corner of the screen.
It
It
was,
could have been
yeah.
cocked.
And my digital what's it?
No, I'll save my key for the big nasty beastie thing. But I'm going to prepare an action as a bonus, and that is a run away very fast if the flying
So you're preparing.
nightmare comes at me. So I've got as a bonus action, I've got
So you're readying a dash.
I've got Step of the Wind, which I can use a disengage or dash action as a bonus action on my turn.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure how this applies when I'm in the air. It doubles my jump distance. I need to spend a key point to use it, or I can just ready a dash.
Yeah, you can ready a dash. That's fine. Make it that.
So
as soon as something gets
I'm readying a
not
dash.
quite within melee.
Yeah. If
It's going to retreat.
I'm particularly keeping an eye, corner of my eye on the nightmare.
Chimera.
So Malcolm ran away.
Brave,
ran away. Solon is up.
There's a giant spider in front of you.
I'm face to face with a gigantic spider.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run the other way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Bravely
Don't
ran
run,
away.
That's you.
So I'm running 30 feet.
Yeah.
Do I see any lions?
No.
No. Okay. How far away is my lion
But you can
sense
see.
tingling?
You can actually see a fairly decent sized chimera, at least part of its body, to the south of you.
Okay.
I bet you're
I'm gonna
glad you
use
ran
my-
towards that, aren't you?
Bonus action
Yeah.
to dash through cunning action.
Mm-hmm.
My roguish archetype. Do I see any lions?
How far is that? Another 30, yeah.
Depending how close to a lion it'll bring.
Yeah. So as you get to as you use the 30, you get to the very south now of this particular shrubbery patch.
The shrubbery.
You
Well,
see
that's
Malcolm. You see a lion. Something like 60. Probably about 60 feet away from you, something like that. And then Malcolm's between you, but up in the air. And then the manticore is probably.
There's a manticore as well.
Not the manticore. It was a manticore. It turned into a chimera.
There's Pokemon rules. Lion, manticore, chimera.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Pokemon
Yeah,
rules.
and then 70
I
foot
figured it
away
out.
from you on the south side is
It's not even its final form.
the chimera.
Do you think it turns
Okay.
into a hydra?
30 feet away there's a lion.
30 feet away.
Hydras don't have
60
wings.
feet
So if
away
it
is a
turns into
lion
a
on
hydra,
the
it's
southwest
into a
side.
nasty
That's
form.
right. And he's the
Southwest there's two lions next to the smashed tube,
one lapping.
and the other sort of looking sorry for itself and
How-
getting blasted with radiant sunbolts.
How sorry for itself does it look?
It's been scorched and radianted, and
I can't do a lot of damage at range, and they know I'm here, so I'm not going to do a lot of damage either way. So I am going to, there's method in the madness, throw a dagger at. Do I want to distract the one that's lapping? I probably do, don't I? So I'm going to throw at the one that's lapping,
Okay.
aiming to pierce the tongue. So every time it laps, it'll fall through the hole. Right?
I saw you think that's funny.
Don't do that. So 17.
17.
Yeah.
Cut his tongue off.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you can hit it. You probably just
In
missed
the
the
tongue.
tongue. Probably
In
just
the
missed
tongue.
the
Got
tongue.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it hits. It hits.
Just missed the tongue.
Powerful
It's in the
7.
eye.
Yeah, in the eye. Powerful 7 damage.
It's the lapping one. This is the one that hasn't been damaged. Okay, just to
Yeah.
be clear.
That's right. I'm trying to distract it from lapping. Less lapping. No Lapland here.
Yeah. Fine. So more. Yeah, trying to get its attention more than anything. We certainly do that. You hit it right in the face with a knife. So it stopped lapping.
Because that's a light weapon, there's a special rule when it comes to 2-weapon fighting that you can throw another light thrown weapon.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw another dagger at... Now I've got its attention. I'm going to throw it at the injured one, I think, just to double down on some damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be good. 24.
That certainly hits.
Come on.
Which
Tongue
only
again.
oh, but I don't get to add my additional damage. It's only 3 damage. Tiny dagger. In the elbow.
Hold me closer, tiny
No
dagger.
problem.
And now I'm out of daggers, which is a shame. I need more daggers, I've realised.
Oh, I could have chucked you some of mine.
It's a shower of
You
daggers.
drop
No, Malcolm! Remind me to pick up daggers as I run.
Are you done?
That is everything I can do, yeah. Ooh! I couldn't have thrown that last dagger because did I dash? I dashed with my bonus action. So I
Okay.
couldn't have thrown
So
that last
we'll
one. That's
undo
3
3
damage on the burnt line. Apologies. I'm using 2 bonus actions.
No problem. Thank you very much. Right. This beast. Okay, looks like it's sort of fed up with you now. Well, at least 2 of the heads look like that. One of them's looking at something else. I'm going to see which one's going to win.
Bites its own head off.
Malcolm, the chimera is flying directly towards you. You can use your reaction to move away.
Hey!
So typical.
Speed of the puma, puma.
So it goes. Okay, and you can move 45, yeah?
Yep.
So I'm just going to send you sort of due north.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's sort of the logical. It's the furthest away. It's coming from the south.
Well, yeah, if it's coming.
Well, it's coming from the southeast, so you could go northwest. Logically, would be the most sensible escape route because you're flying furthest away from it. Does that make sense? Or you can
Yeah.
fly a different direction if you prefer.
Which? Okay.
It will just get you the most distance away from it.
How far did it come?
It's flying faster than you can
Malcolm,
fly.
I'm moving.
So it looks like it can.
It's gaining on you.
Yeah, it's faster than me. Again,
Big wings.
I'm gonna go. I'm not going to go directly away from it because it sounds like there's no point in that. I'm going to go. So it's coming this way. I'm going to go that way.
So it's heading northwest toward you.
Yeah.
You're flying.
I'm going to go. So that's northwest. I'm going to go right.
If you just
Who's right?
My right. So it's.
Okay.
I'm going to his left at an angle.
So if it's flying northwest towards
So
you.
as I see it coming towards me,
Yeah.
I go that way. So
So
I'm
if it's
sort of.
flying southeast,
If he's going northwest, I'm going.
Yeah.
southeast,
Is that port or starboard?
east. That'll be northeast, then I'm guessing.
Northeast?
Is it going northeast?
4
If
o'clock.
it's yeah, from your perspective, it's
North or
southeast.
Yeah.
4 o'clock.
So then we'll have southeast, east, northeast, north.
Yeah. Northeast?
We're
Yeah.
going northeast or
Anything?
north?
Basically, I want to finish my move
Yeah.
within 30 foot of it to the side.
Okay. It will follow you.
Okay.
Yeah, it will banana.
Let's go straight at it.
Yeah.
Whose turn's first though? Is it his turn? No, it's his turn before yours.
Okay, I'm
Straight
gonna,
into the stomach.
I'll try and banana you to a side, and then we'll see what he does.
I'm just evasive manoeuvres.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're going over the shrubbery.
Burning shrubbery.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the smoke from the burning shrubbery.
Yeah, there you go,
It
clever.
hasn't quite taken off yet. Otherwise,
Arse.
Silden would have got burnt.
Listen to the voice of God.
But I'll put you over the shrubbery.
Okay.
It's not too dissimilar from where the fire was. previously.
Okay.
But it's going to get pretty close to both you and Silden.
I'm on the ground.
Um,
It's miles away. Don't worry about it.
But it's specifically following you, Malcolm,
Mhm.
and it's going to be it's about 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
Because it sort of arced its flight as you were moving away from it, basically.
Doubt any of those heads have a ranged attack.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
All three
Of
of
course
them
not.
are associated with range. You watch it with a goat.
Goat breath.
Yeah. Nobody was expecting it. Sonic scream.
Okay.
Another goat breathes fire.
As it realises it can't catch up to you, the
No,
dragon's
thank
mouth opens. The flicker of light emerges from. I mean, none of you've seen this, but so dramatic irony and all. This great. You see its skin almost become. Let me put a light bulb in your mouth.
Ah,
You
yeah.
know me. Yeah.
I know the thing.
Be
Yeah,
like
it's
tall
like-
behind your thumb,
Yeah.
can't you?
It becomes a little
Yeah.
translucent from its neck down into its body, and you feel this pressure and then this great release of heat in and around you, not dissimilar to what you've just done to another lion, but on a slightly larger scale. Can you please make a dexterity save?
You're good at those.
Well, yeah, I'm just great at those. Okay, I will make a dexterity save.
On a fail, you die.
It
So
might-
it's a bit like the dragoon.
Yeah.
That
the
is-
dragoon.
Starrick.
That
It's
is
going to be a
18.
large turkey. just
18
fall.
is a save, so it's going to be half damage, which is probably quite necessary.
903. Listen to the dice. Oh, some small.
Sounded painless.
Oh, hang on, there's more. There's more.
I'll still 3, 4. Was that 5 rolls?
Okay, you're going to take
I like it when they all go at once.
rounding down 16 fire damage.
I thought that was 6-0 then.
Good job, you saved.
16 fire damage. This great, huge inferno. Just like what you just seen Malcolm do, but 3
No,
times
thank
the
you.
scale. Huge,
No.
over this bush. So it's probably just above it. So we haven't ignited the shrubbery per se. But it's completely engulfed a Malcolm. He just disappears from sight entirely momentarily.
It's a good job that we spent all night coating our roads in asbestos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
We're going to regret it in 20 years, but right now it's really going to come in handy.
We go to the burnt lion in the south centre.
The lion.
It's
Bernie.
Bernie the lion.
It turns around, runs towards the smash-in party on the southwest,
Yeah.
and tries to join.
Oh,
It,
how
trying to
rude.
break the glass
How rude.
as best as it's able to.
Stood here all aggressive and everything.
Then we go to Zolan, chugging along.
chugging along in my carrying auto rotator. Where even am I? I've just been
You are on the
chugging.
north side of the west shrub, about 20 foot above the north side of the west shrubbery.
Am I going down the hill?
Yeah, you're slowly going.
What am I?
Yeah.
Am I not?
Yeah,
Am I
Thorin
gaining
is-
speed in this?
Thorin
in
is
this?
about 100 feet away from you.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I think I might just get out. I was assuming I would roll
Yeah, roller coaster
faster,
style.
but I doesn't seem to
Did
be
you
the
take the
case.
handbrake off?
I think so.
Well, you might.
Have I been doing like 30 foot a turn?
Something. It's not been a lot more than 30 foot, but a little bit more.
Is it? Yeah, I could have. Have I been doing 50 foot a turn? Do you think?
You give me an insight roll.
Yeah. That's 16.
No, you're going a little over normal speed.
Oh, I
at the
should-
moment,
I would-
But you'd imagine you would gain velocity the longer you.
Oh, I've not even got to that point yet of gaining velocity.
You've just crested the mound.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
so
I've
you're
only
into
just
it.
crested the mound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, got you.
I thought I'd be.
You're only about 40 feet from where you started.
I thought you were about halfway down.
How slow are we going?
Pretty slow, yeah.
Oh, I'm just getting out. I thought I was over the crest of the mountain. I thought I was halfway down the hill.
No, I
Well,
thought
no,
you
you're
were
a little bit.
Yeah.
Far from half. You're about an eighth of the way down. Yeah.
I'm just going to get out. It's taking too long. This is.
Are you putting any kinds of brakes on?
No, it's
No, this thing's useless.
You're not
So,
putting any brakes
no.
on.
I would like to see how fast this thing should have gone, because inevitably when you get out, suddenly it goes really fast. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So you're dismounting
Bye.
with it in motion. I'm comfortable that you can do that with. Can you give me an acrobatics roll just because it's going to be an easy one, but.
It is moving.
Yeah.
so 9.
9, that's fine. Yeah, you can hop down with limited issue.
Right, what is anything in range? I feel like I need to get involved now. What have I got?
The nearest lion
Yeah.
is 190 foot from you.
Right.
It is engaged with Thorinir's spider, and Thorinir is, let's say, about 40 foot before them.
Lovely. I forgot.
And then there's 3 other lions 20 foot, 30 or 40 foot beyond them.
Sweet. Right, I'm chugging a potion. Because I forgot, we just got this potion of swiftness. I can get 10 extra feet of
You were
movement.
boasting about it.
I was going to give it to you. Let me just check what I've.
For 10 whole minutes before the session, you were talking about this.
For 1 hour, I've got an extra 10 feet, so my movement's gone up to 35.
Okay.
Nobody laughs at that.
I feel rapid. It's like wings on my feet now. I'm off.
And are you dashing?
No, I am going to
Strolling a quick walk.
a quick walk. Yes, I'm going to pull out my crossbow and I'm going to fire with disadvantage because I can fire 320 feet potentially with a crossbow. So
What do you have to be for normal?
80 for normal.
Okay, yeah, you're not quite 80.
So I can go up to 320
but yeah.
disadvantage. So I'm gonna
And you're aiming at the one in combat with the spider.
the closest one. Oh well, my first roll was a 1, so there's no point rolling my next one.
You just shot yourself.
Oh no, it was a 7. It was a 7, so it was a 12. I misread the dice. Or a 13 is a 12 hit.
Does a 12 hit the lion? Yes, it does.
Oh,
it does.
excellent!
Oh, wow.
I hit.
Well done.
1d8 plus 2 piercing. That's a powerful 9 damage.
Nice.
I thought it was another 1 again. That 7's very much like a 1.
It is, isn't it?
I'm all.
You can change your dice.
Do you have to buy dice though?
Probably.
I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah, 7 with a little dash through it.
I'm a 7. I'm a 7 in a dash. I'm a 1 that needs to have a base, and 0 is always have a cross through. Just all for me, always through.
Quite surprising to see an arrow, a crossbow bolt.
Crossbow bolt, yeah.
Crossbow
Crossbow
bolt
bolt.
fly past you.
Yeah.
How close?
Quite close. You're sort of somewhat behind.
I
But
was
the most
thinking,
surprising thing about that is that you think it might be Zolan.
Maybe, yeah.
No way. I saw him run off.
I was trying to. I was
Back
trying
to
to make.
Gnome's land.
I was going to make the heroic Gandalf charge. Look to the east on the light of the 5th day, and it'd just be me in the car. But the car,
Chugging slowly over the hill.
yeah.
At the very least, you could have left it at the top of the hill and just left the brakes off and see if it runs into something.
Yeah. Well, it's running. It's going
explode and
somewhere.
kill us all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the car.
No, oh, that's great.
Why is it not grey?
No, I don't know.
Because it's now a weapon against everyone.
It might explode.
Except me, who'll be hanging in the sky, charbroiled.
Yeah. But you're going to fall like a giant turkey the next time that thing.
Right, the one that you just
Torches
attacked, the one
hello.
that you just shot,
A little
What did you
fixie.
start?
That's right.
Little-
I've gone for a stretch.
little
We've
butler.
both gone for the stretch.
Yeah, both stretched at the same time.
the one that you just shot is attacking the spider that Thorinir
Sat down
has
beside it.
engaged with it. It is, I think it's hitting.
Little missed effort reference.
It's 15 plus something. Yeah, probably going to hit, I would think.
It's
Oh,
the first day
right,
of drinking
you're talking about
canister of
spiders,
hot
sorry,
tea.
Yeah.
How hot was that?
It's very hot. I'll take the lid off. So hot.
Was it? Good
What we're
quality.
looking at Constitution.
It's 20 to
Thermos.
hit. Yeah, 20 to hit.
And
It's just
inherit it
AC.
for free.
AC.
Right.
It looks brand new.
And
Looks good.
Oh, yeah, 14.
From a friend's ex-girlfriend.
yeah, it's
actually.
clawing at this creature. It's going to be
Does she live local?
9 slashing damage.
Unless she just happens to watch D&D.
It's your spider on the west side.
Very impressed.
No way.
That is all that one's doing.
That one's already
I'm
had
trying to
some.
listen to what's going on with the
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
With
Still
one
alive?
ear and with the
Yeah,
other ear.
they've
I'm
got
listening to
34.
YouTube.
So keep it tally.
The next one is still trying to. You hit one with a crossbow bolt? No, is that the one? No, so they're still concentrating on the thing. You haven't distracted
So
them.
many lions.
Yeah.
The vehicle.
More lines than Edinburgh Zoo in here.
Edinburgh Zoo, eh? But Longley be Longley yet?
No, I haven't. No. I'm due to go to Edinburgh Zoo then. Up there for a wedding. Can't pass by a zoo, can you? Got pandas and everything.
Other zoos are available.
I'd recommend
Painton.
if you get a chance, they do the Festival of Light at Longley in the winter.
Yeah.
Double up tickets to the Festival of Light. Hit up that safari. Festival of Light.
The car is 5 foot behind Zolan.
Oh no.
I'm gaining.
That's fine. I can probably outrun it now with my
You
potion
put
of
your potion of
swiftness.
swiftness
Yeah,
This car looks like it's been on the monkey safari.
yeah. All the bits ripped off.
Okay, we're half 9. Should we take a 5-minute break?
Let's have a 5-minute break.
Yeah. Come back in.
We can do that.
I'm going to try something stupid in a minute.
Are you?
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't sound like us.
That was old.
I thought we'd gone. There we go.
5-minute break.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Are we still here?
We will be,
I
still
need to-
fine. And we're back.
And we're Nickelback.
Hey!
Oh no!
Spiders.
Spiders.
Griselda.
Right. Well, they're still on their missions.
So one of them is now
Better
engaged
than
in
being
combat.
drunk.
Yeah, so it's,
And you are within about 40 foot of it, so I'm comfortable that you can re-appropriate instruction should you wish.
well, I think it's gonna. It's been attacked. It's gonna fight now, isn't it?
Okay,
It's
go
kind
ahead.
of for now completed its first mission. I think we'll go for a top up, but
Give it whatever attack you would like.
okie
It's the
dokie.
only reason why I buy them.
Well,
It's the tactile nature of the cans.
You can tell which one's which in the dark.
Such a sensual
we
experience.
go for a little bitey bite on a
Oh, very
Yeah,
21.
That'll hit.
Oof. Okay, so this is for the bite itself, pierce, which is a 6 on the pierce,
Okay.
and a Constitution saving throw will determine,
11.
and if you match,
Yeah, is equals or exceeds.
And- Any matching is always a success for whoever's rolling it, is the way I now remember it.
okay,
Because that makes it easy to remember. Whatever the scenario, matching is a success.
Where
Okay.
I was rolling.
so you're going to take a 4 poison.
Am I poisoned?
How much damage? That's 1. Yes.
I'm formally poisoned because that is a status effect that
This is
would give
how
me
I read
disadvantage.
this. So, on a save, half as much damage on a successful one. If the poison damage, yeah. So is oh no, hang on. Poison damage is hit points. Blah 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 blah. No, so if you go to 0,
Okay, no worries.
then you get paralysed for like an hour.
Oh, cool.
Okay, next, Tough It. Just continuing south.
Creatures, these.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
50 speed.
Complicated spider.
No, what is it?
No,
60.
it's
It's
down
like
to-
Could be
30.
8 more giant
So
owls.
60 if
again.
dash.
Yeah.
Okay, now Malkin is sort of floating in a fire cloud at the moment. It can get very close to where Malkin is. Does it actually want to go into the shrubbery, or does it want to stay on the outside?
Where'd that come
Stay on the outside.
from? The inside of my thing.
No problem. So it's getting close to. It's like 15 foot away from where Malkin is at the moment. Now you, Thorny.
So I can see this lion that's with Muffet.
Yes.
Um,
Roughly 40 feet from you, maybe a bit more.
Thorny's-
Yeah, the Muffet's 40 feet. It's 45.
Then I will. Bomb, ba, bomb. So if my short bow is 80, is this a disadvantage short bow? It's 80 / 320.
No, so that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It's normal.
Okay.
All good, man.
If it's over 80, that'll be disadvantage.
Okay. It is dirty 20.
That hits.
No, sorry. 18.
Still hits.
Maths.
Man.
And it's a 4 on the pierce.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
anything? Oh no, you've already had that, yeah.
Yeah, it takes an arrow into the into its torso.
Oh no, yeah, 6, sorry.
6.
You know it.
Yeah, it takes an arrow into
7.
its.
Maths.
7. Is it 7?
It's 7.
7 takes it down.
Yeah.
No, 6 doesn't.
Yay!
It's an important number.
Wait, I'm adding proficiency, right?
No, you'll add
You're-
this.
It's been so many
It's
weeks
in
off. So I've added the
You
2.
should- So yeah, it says short bow. So what was it? Was it the one? I was 1d6.
4.
That's cool.
I'm
Sorry,
taking
yeah.
it down.
Yeah,
Confusing me now.
4.
4,
It
okay.
was right the first time.
No worries. So it's not dead.
I thought you were rolling a d8. I got a d8 for some reason.
No,
for
that
mine.
was for the last.
I was like, oh, that's the 4. Usually these.
Sort of like
So d6.
it.
Okay.
Just D6 +2.
I got d8 plus 2.
And are you moving, Thorny?
No.
Okay, staying where you are.
No.
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 I like that there's a spider between me and this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The lion that's just had a knife thrown at his face is
That's nothing to do with
distracted by you,
Yeah.
and it's going to run towards
No.
you.
There was nothing to do with that. Can I get my knife back as it gets close?
Yoink. It didn't embed in the skull, it just fell down next to it. So but it stopped lapping. It was growing a little bit of note.
Slightly bigger lion.
It's slightly bigger, but it's not enough to have made it do anything.
It's not a different weight class.
Yeah. And it's bounding towards you, and it's going to attack. Oh, wrong dice.
No, thank you.
It's a great
For 7. Not going to.
That's not going to hit. Too fast for you!
And
No,
just checking.
not one.
Not allowed. Can't do that.
Yep, that's all. It's going to miss. So it's right up with you. This huge paw flying at you, but you dodge out the way of it. Blood trickling down its face on one side. We go to this guy. Who are you? You're that one. At this point, they're still trying to smash this next thing at the moment. And it's cracking. You can see visible cracks appearing. We go to Malcolm. Malcolm, you know what's just happened to you.
Yes. So, how far away is El Creaturo?
Just over 20 feet.
Just over 20 feet. Right. I'm gonna do something. Right.
Take notes then.
First thing I'm going to do is, as I'm moving, I'm going to spend 2 key points to regenerate some health. So it's 1d6 plus 3. That is... Oh, brilliant. 1.
Nice.
Plus 3.
That's 4 health. Healed. So that brings me up to 9. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. I'm going to attempt to do something, and you're going to have to judge me on whether I can do it.
Okay.
I'm going to... It's 20 feet away?
Yes.
I'm
yeah.
going to use my full move
Yeah.
to arc round
Okay.
and land on its back.
Land.
From behind.
So trying to physically.
From behind.
Mount
So
it.
instead of going
That's what you
straight
do.
towards it,
You turn
I'm
it.
going to go like at full tilt round,
Yeah.
He's
In
coming,
arc.
Nolus.
and I'm
He's
going
coming.
to land between its
Welcome to
wings
the afterlife.
and grab hold of the mane.
Okay. I'm going to treat it as a grapple.
It's going to be a
Banana grapple.
side campaign in the afterlife.
Right.
Nolus
Yeah.
meets Malkin.
So it's going to be a strength. Your athletics roll contesting against its athletics or acrobatics. Probably acrobatics.
Just got a glimpse of what was on your page then. Sorry.
Can't it be my acrobatics?
It wasn't
I
the
want.
creature.
I want us to encounter that thing.
Was it the Murloc you were
Can't
looking
it be
at?
my acrobatics?
Frog fish
Yeah.
guy.
I want to be that.
Real
Throwing
player's Murloc. If he dies, he's reborn as a Murloc.
Okay. Okay. Not a very good roll.
It sounds resigned.
Oh, they both.
10.
Yeah, you win easily.
You're grappling a chimera.
I've landed on its back and I've got hold of its
Spiky.
mane.
Sure. So you're on its back. The heads are wildly flat.
Yeah, but
you are on its back.
I've
then.
got hold of it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's me.
What now?
What are you going to do now?
What's the next part of the plan?
Didn't think that far ahead.
I respect this. Yeah.
Okay.
Even
I'll
Zola
handle roll.
respects this.
I'll give you inspiration for such a ballsy move.
We'll keep it.
You'll need that, yeah.
You'll need that.
You'll need that.
You can save that from those death saving throws you're going to do.
Yep.
We go to Silden.
Silden is fighting a lion. So he's going to fight a lion.
Yes.
I'm going to try and stab it real hard in the face. That's what I'm going to do.
Right in the dish.
That's an 18.
18. Of note, they're pretty much right above you. The
aerial combat.
yeah, it's almost directly above you.
Yeah.
18 will hit.
That's 7 piercing damage.
Yeah,
Dead. Have we killed one yet?
you killed one.
You
Yeah.
sure? Not two?
Yeah, so
Then
you stab it effectively as it's trying to paw at you. These great big clubbing paws.
I don't know whether to stab it again or do a runner. It'll just chase up with me, won't it?
I think you can lay him out in one more.
Do you reckon? I don't think so.
Have you got
'cause I don't get
Spittress
my bonus.
Elbow giving you flanking?
No, I haven't got any bonuses. That's the problem. I get a little bit limp when
you need to be stealthed
I
to
need to
get
either be
it,
stealthed or flanking or go
Yeah.
first, or otherwise I can't do much. So yeah, I require a lot of combat support.
Yeah.
But once it's there, I'm going to hit him again, but I get a natural 1, which is only a 7. So as far as we get, locked in eternal
yes,
combat.
okay. And that's you done no disengaging or anything?
No,
No.
I'm gonna do. That was my bonus action. Try and hit him again.
Right. The heads are arguing with one another.
Over who's going to eat Malcolm?
I'm gambling on the fact that they all point forwards.
Yeah.
I'd
there's,
rather
a
be eaten
great,
by the goat.
there's a great egress still of smoke just coming from its
Ground
nose and
out
from
pretty
its
quick,
mouth.
can't you?
Or one of its noses and one of its mouth.
Yeah, I thought so.
Dragon would be quick. Yeah, take it on to. I changed my mind.
So it looks like, in whatever fashion, the goat has won this argument, and the beast
Supposed to eat grass. That's 'cause
it flies, turns, sort of looking around. The heads are sort of looking around. Maybe one of them's aware you're on there. The others might not be completely sure. I'm not quite sure how the head's nervous system works. So one of them's getting no knowledge of you being there. And the goat pulls the beast down towards the central smashed tube, and the goat's head begins lapping at the liquid that was
not
in
even
that
its
centre
final
one.
form.
And it sits facing back towards the north, pretty much facing your kind of direction, watching with two of its heads, one of them sort of trying to pull away while the goat's licking at the floor, and the lion's trying to get rid of you off its back. That is what it's doing this turn.
Sounds like a goat.
It does.
Very goaty behaviour.
Stubborn.
Yeah, no, I didn't make the lion do that. Then we go to this guy. So there's more smashing attempts. Really get a feeling like it's not far off this bottom left one. We go to Zolan.
Let's get out of the way of the car.
Yes, Zolan.
Just a step to the side.
One step to the side, yeah, very sensible, as opposed to all action films where
Put
they
your hand
run
on your
for a
hips.
period of time forwards,
Just gonna step,
away from the plane.
step to the side.
Yeah.
Where
Bringing it in tight.
is the closest baddie?
Well, you're the north side of one of the shrubs, and there's a lion on the south side of one of the shrubs. So, yeah, it's still about 150 foot away, something like that.
Okay, so if I walk 35 foot, that'll get me within 115. I can burn him. I can torch that geet. Yes, please. If you'd get me within 120 feet,
No problem.
I'll go 115. I'll use the door.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to get a bit closer. I'm going to hit him with a firebolt.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's not an area effect, is it? That's
No,
just
no,
that's
it's a
fine.
targeted.
You can angle it round the spider.
Yeah, it's like a little mortar.
Yeah.
Little cannon out. And fire.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
I like to imagine it's literally a pocket-sized mortar.
Yeah, for you maybe it might be, but it's quite large for me. It is. Oh, that is a 1.
7.
Yeah, it's a 7. I had a +3, but a 10's not going to hit.
Yeah.
Do I just use my inspiration? No. No. No.
Done?
No. Yeah.
Um,
No. Very eventful. The car's not going to hit me, yeah? Sweet.
These guys.
One step without looking.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Sidestep. Never look back.
Cool guys, don't look at explosions.
Yeah. So the one fighting the spider is going to attack him or her.
Fine. Really?
Depends on the size.
And it's 18 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
His clawing again, I think. I think it's just 4 piercing damage. No, slashing damage. 4 slashing damage. Yeah, just back and forth, have a battle with this spider. The other one.
So I have to fight with that guy. Disengage. Run around this one.
The final lion down on the southwest side finally clubs this tube enough for it to smash.
How many more lions are down there?
There are
So
3
many lines.
There's 1 engaged with the spider,
Yeah.
and 3 to the south side that just smashed this thing.
So we've got a chimera and 3 manticores now. Yay.
The car starts rolling downhill.
Cool.
How quickly?
I reckon it's probably doing about 40 foot at this point.
Oh, it's overtaking me now.
Yeah.
Jump in.
Fucking car. Waiting.
It's pretty much parallel to you,
Oh, is it?
because you're 5 foot ahead
You
of
can
it.
jump back in
Oh,
now.
That's
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
Literally parallel to you.
I might be running at speed. I could jump back in.
Yeah, well, that's a choice.
I might do, yeah.
That's a choice that
That's a
will
good
come up
shout,
shortly.
Yeah.
Spiders.
Parallel.
Spiders. Okay, so Muffet is. Muffet's gonna buy again.
Adam.
Oh, it's a 1.
That won't do it.
Are you sure?
And that's what that was then. The other one is still running towards Malcolm unless otherwise distracted.
Yeah, I mean,
Which means it's running towards the chimera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually.
It will come across another line engaged with Silden on the way.
Okay. How far? Yeah. How far away is that line?
It can get within melee if it wants to.
It wants to get.
They're just on the south side of the east shrubbery. The eastern shrubbery.
The eastern shrubbery.
Wants to get like 30 feet away from it.
Sure. Yeah, you can come slightly around it to the south, so it's to free up its line of sight.
Okie doke. And go web it.
Okay.
Just want to restrain it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Want to 23.
That certainly hits.
It's webbed.
So it's restrained. Is that?
So it is. Let me read this out. The target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check,
Yeah.
Nice.
bursting the webbing on a success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed. AC 10, HP 5, vulnerable to fire damage, immunity to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic damage.
Thank
know
you.
your webs though.
It can't move. You have you have advantage against it. It has a disadvantage against anyone else, basically.
That's right. The creature's disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Very good. And Thorny, you.
Very good.
You know what that means?
And me, yes, I guess.
Stab it. Means I can sneak attack.
Yay!
Damage. Try get into a bit of melee with this spider. Not spider.
With the lion,
With the lion next to the
attacking
spider.
Let's see what your movement is. Not quite. You're 10 foot away from it with your 35 foot of movement.
I'll head like halfway, and I will short bow this.
No problem. Go ahead.
Sucker.
18.
I'll hit.
Jabroni.
9.
Straight through the head.
Nice.
Down. Its legs splay out in front of it.
God. Oh,
I didn't want to say anything. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
I was like, oh.
he's done a wrong one. 4.
Still enough. It's fortunate it's already rubbed it out. This guy is down.
Hey, we'll take it. 2 down. 2 lines down.
2 down,
Well
only
4 to go.
Nothing
5 to
else to
go.
worry about.
4 and the chimera.
2
Yeah, I
normal
guess
Yeah,
lines
that's a
down.
car. I'll tell it this way for a reminder.
What's the
What's a car? Oh, no, carrying automobile rotator.
Oh no, actually, ignore that. I have to concentrate
Yeah, no, you're fine.
on a bonus
Yeah, you
action.
see, the
So-
T-Rex, it works. They should sell that as part of the D&D set. Concentration.
Okay, who the hell is that one?
Just make you balance a book on your head.
Yeah.
That's
And when it
that one.
falls.
Okay, the one
You've lost
the
concentration.
one that is webbed is obviously completely, it's just wildly scratching. It is probably still going to attack you because it thinks you've done this rather than the web. But it's disadvantage, obviously.
Huzzah!
It's going to be an 8 after. Once. Nope.
Nil point.
Yeah, just sort of fumbling in this netting. We are at number
Love it.
This
Love it.
one. Okay, this one is lapping up the liquid on the
No.
southwest side. The one that's just recently been smashed.
No, thank you.
Malcolm,
Need burning hands on that collection of lapping lions.
there are 3 pretty close together.
Lapping lions, name idea going on.
Right. From my position between the wings of the beastie, I'm going to deliver an unarmed strike, which will probably be an elbow to the back of the middle head.
As you do so, you notice there's a little collar just embedded in the fur there. It says Nessa.
Okay. Use it to throw
Make an
it.
attack roll.
I'd grab that.
It's not around the neck, unfortunately.
okay.
It's just sort of embedded in the fur there.
Okay, so.
No idea, it's just a regular size.
Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm going
Wonder
to
it's
do
angry.
another heal first. So I need to d6 plus 3. Oh, that's better. That's a 6. So that's another 9 hit points. So that's before I do anything else, I will do that. That's better.
Nice.
Right. So yes, unarmed strike. Come on, that's 11 to hit. How's this going to work? Because I'm basically
Yeah, it doesn't-
riding on top of it.
I'll give you advantage for that
Advantage?
scenario. Yeah. It's hard to miss it.
14.
14
We are
will
holding
hit.
on.
14 will hit.
You hitting
Nice.
you hitting big mama?
Yeah, in the back of the head.
And that
good.
is
Good, we can hit her at least.
d6 plus 4. That's
If we
only
can hit it.
5.
Kill it.
We can't kill it.
So I can attack again.
Very heroic,
That is
Malcolm.
17. That's 24 to hit.
Mhm.
So that will hit.
Beautiful.
Actually, I'll do it because I've got an advantage, haven't I? So I might be able to get a.
Might be get a 20, yeah, you
might-
go
might
for
be
it.
able to get 20. I did.
Yay! Beauty. So you double your.
So
I think that's actually does it, I think,
that
doesn't it?
is
Does it.
that is 10
Nice.
bludgeoning damage.
Bonk.
Plus the
And-
5, yeah.
Yeah, plus the 5 previously. Now I'm going to use a bonus action to flurry of blows.
Nice. Bit of a chair.
Give him an
So
elbow drop off the top ropes.
it's a key point, and I immediately after taking the attack action spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Nice.
Punching a chimera in the head.
It's actually
Which
the-
head?
Punching in the back.
Which head specifically are you punching?
All the line.
The line.
Oh,
Back-
kill him 3
it's
times.
the middle head.
Yeah, it's
Always
nice.
comes back from the. grave.
Still with advantage.
Yes.
people's elbow.
Gonna need it. That is 22.
Elbows come off.
Yeah.
So that's another 7, and then 1 more.
Beauty.
Thorny, you can sort of make this out. So can you, sort of from beyond the spine. I mean, you've concentrating on other things, but 15 will hit. But it's hard to not have one eye sort of always on this.
And that's another
Can I
10.
see this creature now
You
in
can
its
see
full
it.
glory?
Yeah, you can see it.
So how many
Yeah.
damages was that?
So I was following it. It's alright.
Oh, 'cause I didn't keep track of that.
Yeah.
A
You were-
lot.
It was 25.
Nice.
25 damage.
25 damage
Love
with
it.
the elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. It's on the ground lapping, or it was lapping, and then you just see Malcolm unleashing with his staff.
Still got hold of it.
Drink the juice.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Giant spiky marker.
Done, Malcolm?
Yeah, that's everything that I can do.
So,
Sildon is seeing this lion all wrapped up, and he's going to take that opportunity, find the best spot, and hopefully give him a poke in the heart.
Sure.
It's only a 12, first one.
I've got too many red things on here. You killed the one by the spider. Yeah. Okay. A 12 is good enough.
Oh, fancy that. So that is first like 7, but then I also get sneak attacks. I'm attacking with advantage.
You are.
Which means it's 7 plus 15, which what makes it 22.
22 damage.
22.
Yeah, you put it down quite easily as it's tangled up, as it's flailing at you. It's really easy to just find a perfect spot to. You know exactly how to take it down swiftly. You hit a critical vein.
Finish him. So what is the closest thing to me now he's down?
A web over a spider. So the web, yeah, it's just me being a silly sausage, right? Yeah, so yeah, it just folds down. This net sort of crumples on top of it, and this blood just pours into the net webbing and into the ground as you put it down. From beyond, you've got a spider stood 20 foot to your south, which was the one that sent the web.
Got his thumb up.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly hench hand.
Sarah Goodacre, University of Nottingham. She was on the BBC the other day. I was watching it. She was talking about spiders gliding across water.
Really?
They float on the surface, put their legs up, and they just glide. Little money spiders.
What's the?
They used it to colonise Europe.
Yeah, they're always one of the first, when they have new islands, like just
Snow
volcanic
spiders.
islands,
Yeah.
a lot of the time they're the first things to colonise them.
Yeah.
Because apparently they can fly as well.
Yeah,
when
they
they're
put
babies, they're just,
they
little
put in a little spring, it's called ballooning. A little
Yeah.
string, they talked about that as well, and it just flies away. It's
hundreds of
incredible.
miles, isn't it? They
There
can
you
just float just randomly
Science
into the ocean.
fact of the
Yeah.
day.
Are you tracking these distances on my next move?
Absolutely.
Just got
40
to
foot. 40 foot to the southwest, you have got Malkin punching the very hard hide and skull of a lion.
I love it.
Of a lion head, a gigantic lion head with this great winged chimera.
How far away are this small collection of lapping lions?
Well, each one of these tubes is 50 foot apart,
It's the furthest one away.
east to west, and it's you are.
I'm quite concerned about that.
It's probably about 70. The nearest line's about 75 foot, probably.
Okay. Don't like that.
The one lapping is
I feel
85.
like we need to take down ads.
Not wow.
Yeah, take down ads. I thought I knew see how this works. Damn whelps. Cool. So I'm going to charge in. So I'm 45 foot away from big lapping beastie man. I'm just going to get set on fire though, aren't I? Which would be bad. I don't have much choice. I'm going to move 30 feet straight up to that dude. And then using my bonus action, I imagine there's nowhere to hide. First,
Yeah, this is completely
Can't
open
open
at this
the ground,
point.
no,
Yeah,
no.
running down the hill.
So I will use my bonus action to 2 weapon fire. Oh, can I pick up a dagger on the way? There must be a dagger loaded, strewn about the place.
Probably
both of
give
them.
me a good enough investigation, perception roll, then yes.
Perception. Disgrace. I'll give it a go. No, that's a 1 for a 4.
Yeah, you drop your other one.
I only have 2 daggers, so it's fine. So I will shoot it with a cross. Oh no, I can't because it's not a light weapon, so I can't do anything. So I will just. In which
So
case,
just running
I
up
will
30 foot toward it, trying to find a knife, and then standing there,
Standing
looking up,
there, doing
these
nothing.
3 giant heads.
Yeah, I can dash and get into base contact with it, but it seems unnecessary. So yeah, I guess I'll just.
You're just going to stand there, distract it while I'm punching it in the head.
I'll roll a performance check to see if I can distract it.
Okay,
Nice.
what are you doing?
Oh, dance.
The Macarena.
Yeah, the dance.
Okay.
The dance of the 3 heads.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the dance of the 10 snakes.
Can you just show me a little bit of that,
It's
please?
a bit like this.
Good.
It's good.
Well, I'm distracted.
Yeah,
I'll
there
stop
you go.
punching it in the head.
It's a 14.
A 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least 2 of the heads are looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one's being punished.
At least 2. At least 2.
At least 2.
Is that you, Soden?
That's me.
We go
You're going to
to.
get flambéed where you stand. You realise it, don't you?
I'm resistant to fire.
Moves like that. I reckon you
That's
could
best,
dodge
that's
a flame.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can dodge it. Fine. I don't have. When do you get the thing that if you get a thing as a rogue that if you dodge it you lose, you don't take any damage even if it's a take half.
Really?
I thought I already had it, but I don't.
Is that a feat or is that a?
No, it's a. I thought it was uncanny dodge, but that's not it.
Something like Neo bullet.
Yeah.
The looks like the goat is still trying to lap the liquid, but the other 2 heads overpower this time. And as it's trying to lap, the lion head first comes in face first as it moves towards you, Sildon. What? You still on the back, Malcolm?
Yep. I've got a really
But
good.
why?
I've got a big handful of mane, and
Evasion. 7.
I am holding on for grim death.
And it's really bothered by you,
Yeah,
but it's attacking the thing that it can
I've
see,
got a really good hold of this thing.
and it's going to bite.
Dance is culturally
For
inappropriate.
18 to hit. This is the lion
Sorry.
head coming in.
Hit me again. I was distracted by reading evasion.
18 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
This is the lion's mouth. There's great jaws coming around you, and inflicting 11 piercing damage. At least a third of Sildon's torso is just engulfed in the great fangs on
Seen
this
it last
lion.
minute.
Yeah.
An uncanny dodge, which means I take half damage.
Sure, rounding down to 5.
5. Take it.
But it makes a second attack with its claws,
Thank you.
and it's going to be 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
Um,
That was my reaction then. FYI.
sure, yeah, sure.
This one.
The
Round.
The third attack I'm going to give
Attack up to you.
with disadvantage because the goat head is trying, as it's being pulled away, trying to lap the liquid. It turns and sees you there, but it's sort of only got half reach on you with its horns. So I'm going to give it disadvantage because of the angle you've got on it. And it's going to be, it's not going to be good enough. It's going to be 9 to hit as it's trying to, its big curved ram-like horns. It's trying to buck you off, as it were.
I say.
That is all
You
it's
ain't
doing
bucking
at
me,
the moment.
sunshine.
It's grounded, engaged with you guys. Number 3. Who has that one? That one. That's the burnt one. It's
Crispy critters.
Crispy critters.
okay. It is taking off, and it is running back through the hole in the wall, which is on the south side. It's taken a lot of damage, and it is running out.
Who's this thing running?
The burnt one.
Oh, nice.
Crispy
I'll take it.
kitty.
Crispy King.
Look at that crispy kitty.
Oh, burn. Burn
Yeah.
the lion. You can
So-
order Crispy Kings online.
Yeah, sort of limping out a paw, sort of down with 3 paws, and stumbling away, and didn't fancy it anymore.
That's good. Now with
Zolan.
3 more to
Don't
go.
fancy it.
3 more to go.
Let's get back in the truck.
You should try and jump back in.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
is it running at the same pace as me? Easy. Open the door, walk in.
Give me an acrobatics.
That was like an old
roll.
chav trick. You know, you get the car rolling.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jump out of the car, run
Yeah.
alongside it,
And then get back
and
in.
get back in.
Zolan's
Run
basically
face
it.
first into a stop sign.
Basically a chav, Zolan.
Basically a chav.
Might as well be one.
Yeah, if you give me an acrobatics.
Else from gas.
Is it
The
acid
international,
no?
the international viewers have no idea what a
What a
chav is, so it is a 5.
I don't know,
Yeah.
international
So-
viewers watch The Only Way is Essex.
You think it's going to be a simple thing. You just get in a vehicle that's just right next to you.
Yeah.
Take a step and just completely misjudge it, and the car just rolls past.
Oh, I let it roll over his leg.
Yeah, no, he's not taking damage. If you roll a 1, I might. Yeah, you completely misjudge it.
You're a cruel
Do any of
man.
us-
You're a cruel man.
Did any of us catch this? Come on, guys.
You might have done, Thorin. Yeah, it's kind of
At
behind
least not
you.
being pulled along behind it.
Right.
Wild West style.
Go nowhere for 5 rounds and then
Get
Yeah.
Run over by
it's
your own
gone.
cat.
tonight.
bye.
Just sort of-
Thanks.
You just get a step and it.
I laughed
Right.
so hard I nearly fell off my chimera.
What's near me?
The car.
The car. Fuck the car. We're leaving it behind.
Thorin
No, it's leaving you behind.
Thorin is roughly 65
Where's
feet.
the enemy?
Then there's Spider 10 feet beyond that. And then 40 feet beyond that is the 2 lions.
Right.
So
I need to hit some
115
lions.
feet.
115 feet. So if I move 35 feet. Interesting.
Last time, so that worked.
Yes. Yeah, that's 115 feet, yeah. Cool. What do I want to do then? I've got us 80 feet. Take a crossbow. I love it. The great thing about is I got a spell called catapult. And it says there's got a range of 60 feet, and then you read it. And it says, an object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet. And you're like, oh, is it? 90 or 60? I don't blinking know.
Are you going to catapult the car?
I wish. Could I use catapult for 80 foot? It says it has a range of an area of 60 foot.
Yeah.
But then it says it can fly in a straight line up to 90 foot. In the direction I choose before falling to the ground. Maybe it's only does damage up to 60. The rest is the tailing off. Fuck it. Right. I'm gonna hit it with an acidic arrow, I think.
The car.
See, this is bloody brilliant as well. Oh no, it's fine. That's actually what I want. Yeah. Melf's acidic arrow. That's fine.
Are you reading this
90
as
foot.
Zolan?
Possibly.
So you're moving 35 first.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll move my 35 foot. And then I'm giving it a pew pew. With a little poison.
Folded out the owner's manual.
Is
Was
this
it
the-
60 or 90?
Zolan,
Is this the one?
he definitely keeps all the
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
manuals for everything he's ever used.
B of pulling back
Yeah.
the catapult arm.
This
See
is-
page 4. There's only 3 pages.
Is this the one lapping or not lapping?
Oh, lapper.
Okay, so shoot the lapper.
I'm shooting the lapper.
Go ahead.
Alrighty then. It is. I'm going second level. No, I'm not. Am I?
Yeah, do it.
I am going second
Page
level. Yes,
7.
it's second level. Pow! Pow! Nice. That's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Nice. Got some damage of many 4-sided dice. That's a 15 damage. And what does it do? Because it's poisonous, this is. So on the hit, the target takes. Oh, hello. What's it? Make a target range spell. Yeah, spray of acid. Cool. On hit, the target takes 4d4 acidic damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
Nice.
So you have to remember that. If it's still
So it's
alive by the
15
end,
damage.
15 damage now. It's going to take another 2d4 the end of its turn. If it's been now or been no, arrow splashes. On a miss, it splashes. Cool, we're not worrying about that.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. Got it.
So
Well
two,
done.
two more d4
Well
later.
done.
Thank you, Zolan. The very same creature you've just attacked desists lapping at this point, and it sort of writhes in pain,
Desist your
and
lapping.
it turns and faces the direction of where the pain came from,
Lap
and it
not.
charges.
I'll point to Thorin. He was laughing. He's laughing at me from falling over. Point to it. It's him.
And the yeah, all of them really have been laughing.
It heads towards the closest thing,
Yeah.
which is the spider,
Ah.
and it is going to make an attack. Natural 20.
Oh,
No.
no.
Lot 20s.
I'm the laughing spider.
What's Spidger's doing? Okay. Why?
Um,
You never know. That's it.
and then it's a claw attack. So it runs with its claw, it jumps. This is a pounce attack as well. So it's going to be 5 slashing damage. And then it needs to make a strength save, please.
Oh, it's gonna flex it.
So much,
Arnie's turning up.
Bomb, bada bomb.
so much fleshy muscle. It's like a bench pressing octopus.
6.
So it's going to just crumple the spider, muff it, to the ground, completely takes it off its 8 legs, and it is now prone, and it gets to make a bonus bite into the spider.
What was the first?
5.
Which is so it's 21 to hit
Yes.
and 6 piercing damage. So it sinks.
Just hoofs. Hoofs into nothingness.
I'm very surprised. It takes the bite into the neck.
I was hoping he was going to say, "I'll be back."
Turns
As he
into
goes.
a million tiny spiders just for a brief second, and then disappears.
Nice.
It's the worst. Isn't it?
And it's just
It does get a
completely.
mouthful of horrible spiders.
It's still got this acid. You can visibly see this acid sort of burning into it. And it's still in pain. It's writhing. It's frenzied in a fury. But one of the spiders is down.
Was that Acid Boy?
That was acid.
He gets to take
Yeah.
more damage if it's the end of his turn.
Was it the end of his turn?
At the end of
Okay,
his
so
turn,
it's
yeah.
2d4 damage.
Let's double check that.
Yeah, it was.
Before we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, damage immediately and 2d4 acid at the end of its next turn.
Very good.
So another
Do you
2.
want to roll it? Yeah.
2, 4 more damage.
4 more damage. Okay. Yeah. So it's burning. Is that again, or is that stop now?
I believe that's it now. I believe
Yeah,
that's
just one
stops.
time.
Yeah. Yes, that is it. Yeah.
See any skull yet?
Okay. You can physically see the skin and flesh burning and the fur burning away from it.
Still almost going to survive, and then like 5 sessions later,
It's gonna
got
come back
skull back,
with a
be like a
vengeance.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We'll be
hardcore
nonchalantly
line.
strolling down a street, and
Yeah.
it will come round the corner and just be there, half
Planning.
melted away,
Planning your
with his
demise.
friend that's all totally burnt bald.
The car has overtaken you. It is approximately 20 feet behind Thorny. You can hear it because it's still chugging and smoking. It's kind of sort of right in your line at the moment, about 20 feet behind you.
Is it heading straight towards the Crimea?
And now it's heading straight towards Thorny, and then to be honest, the other lion is directly in this line at the moment as well. That's not even me fiddling with it to make a funny outcome. It's legitimately in line. Okay, Thorny, let's do this. We'll make this the last round, right?
Cool.
Okay.
So I'm going to kill them all this round.
Yeah.
So one of them's gone.
We've still got Spider first.
Yes. So what is this?
He was heading towards Malkin originally, wasn't he?
And then it webs that one that's
Yeah.
now dead. Then
Chimera is the logical threat.
yeah,
It's 20 feet away from it.
that is where it's going to head.
Yeah. Into melee?
Is it in the air or is it on the floor?
It's on the
It's
floor.
on the floor.
Yeah, let's go for a bite.
So you're alongside Silden.
Silver's like, yes.
Spiders again! Yes!
More spiders. I love these guys.
Yeah, it's not. It's kind of being flanked because you're Malcolm on the back, so I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Needed it. It is 15.
15. Yeah. Hit.
Okay, so this is for the piercing
Luckily.
bite.
It's not too tough. Get the hits off relatively easy.
Which is a 9.
Powerful.
9 of pierce.
Okay.
And a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Enough.
Okay, so it's one level of these. And a 4 poison.
Okay. Yeah. It's battling. All the heads are very much engaged now with each of you, or each of those 3 creatures. Thornia.
And there's something near me now, isn't there?
Yeah,
car.
there's a lion 20 foot in front of you. There's a lion 20 foot in front of you and a car 20 foot behind you.
Okay.
The car is probably the more imminent threat.
I'm going to step.
And there's another lion I should point out. 60 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm going to kind of step to the side just ever so slightly. And short bow.
Okay. The one nearest you, presumably.
Nearest, yes.
Yeah.
17.
17 will hit. Yeah. Oh, he went.
7.
6.
7
It's
damage.
supposed to be +3, isn't
Are you
it?
sure?
Because that's supposed to be my proficiency. Is that right?
Oh, Ollie's going to be the best person to
Yeah.
ask.
What are
there.
you proficient in the weapon you're using?
Yeah.
And it's short though.
Yeah.
And it should be plus your proficiency bonus plus dex.
Yeah.
So it should be +6.
Or was it? Probably, yeah, it's probably right.
This is what I tried to do in the last one, and I was
What does it say?
shot down.
You've killed him.
Let me have a look in your...
Oh, do you mean damage? Or do you mean...
This is damage.
Damage is just your bonus from your skill. So it'll be +1 your dexes. +2. So it's just +2 in damage.
Oh, easy.
It's enough either way.
But to
You've
hit
taken
should be
it.
proficiency plus whatever your bonus is.
Yes.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
think you're right. Yeah.
I always forget.
Well, I haven't been adding that one.
Just going to have a little... Just jumped on...
Okay.
Where was your...
So you've taken that one out, Thornir. Put it down.
Excellent.
That was the
Nicely
acidy
done.
one.
You haven't added a short bow in. You have a short bow in.
Anything else you want to do?
Manage inventory.
There's a car bearing down behind you.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm out of the way of that car, and I'll close a bit of the gap between me and the lappy one, maybe? I don't know. The one that's over down by the smashy.
So using your full speed to get towards it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do
So
that.
you're around about 30 feet from it now. And it's its turn, and it is running towards you, Thornir.
Damn it.
And it is going to take a claw attack, which is not going to be enough, I think. 9.
No.
That is it. It is, trying to attack you. You managed to dodge it successfully. Malcolm.
Okay, I'm going to repeat what I did last time, basically.
Okay.
So, again,
Unleash
punching,
into its skull.
elbows, everything I can. So, that my first unarmed strike with that's 21, so that hits. So this is that's 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second one.
Cool.
That's
So
23
here-
to hit, so that one hits.
It's saying you got a +5. So on your scimitar you got a +5. And your short bow it's saying you got a +5.
That's another
So
8
it's-
damage.
For the attack,
And
yeah.
now I'm going to use my flurry
So
of
that's saying, if you were saying you got a
flurry
+5,
of blows.
Yeah.
but then the damage is still the same, 1d6.
So
+2, yeah, so both of those are actually +5.
that's 23.
Is
I'll
that
check
an
to see if I get.
Yeah.
No, I don't get things. So,
Basically, rolling
that
the
is-
proficiency plus the ability.
oh, that's
that you
nice. That's
use,
10.
Which will probably always be dex.
Yeah, yeah.
And one more.
Yeah.
And then if for damage, it's just your dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits again.
Good game.
Okay.
And that is another 6. So what was that?
There's a lot. Yeah. You've done 29 damage.
29.
What the? What did you do?
Yeah.
How many times did you punch him?
You start to see indentation being made in the back of the skull
It's
of
one
the, of
single
the lion.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
It's
29!
very
The
intense.
first round was 25, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a thing to witness. Obviously, you've got other things concentrating on. Sylvan.
I'm not sleeping around you ever again.
I'm going to flank the lion head.
Flurry of blows.
It's me, a spider, and this guy. Me doing him.
Yeah.
Walk into a bar.
And I'm going
I'm
to
now
stab it
out of
Okay.
key.
with advantage.
So
Yeah.
I can't do that again.
First one ain't good. It's 11. Let's try for a second. It's not great. It's a 9.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to use my 2-weapon fighting to do it again. Which is a natural 20!
Yes.
Makes up for it.
That is enough.
So the first roll is going to be 8 damage. And then I double my sneak attack damage. Which will be 9. So that's 18 sneak attack plus 8. Which is
26.
26 damage.
Have you included the original number in that?
Yeah. 26
26
all in.
total, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you managed to
Still not-
make a
Still not as
huge
much as me punching it in the back of the
slice.
head.
You managed to slice out a huge part of the jaw of this of this lion. The lion's head is
Brutal.
really salivating and dribbling, and one of the eyes is rolling back a bit as it's getting punched in the back of the head and stabbed in the front. The other two creatures seem to wail on behalf, with empathetic pain that they feel themselves as well.
Mama.
Anything else, Jordan?
That's all I can do without invoking attack of opportunity, so we're good.
It's going to make one. It's looking unwell, I'll point out. It's going to make a attack of desperation at this point. Okay, so first of all, it's going to, as the jaw's taken out, the goat is again trying to get you off the back because it understands that you're inflicting a good amount of pain. Again, I'm giving it disadvantage because of the angle you're at. 16.
Nope.
Not enough. So
It's a hit, 16.
Just managed to hold on.
Are you sure about that?
He's got
17.
good AC. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. AC 17.
He's a monk, though. He'll get bonuses for being.
AC 17.
Rick's going to interrogate.
Mine's,
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
It's
Mine's 15.
Yeah, mine's 15.
And then we go to.
We were in armour.
That was the first attack. But it's all about his ability to dodge, isn't it?
I thought a lot of it was. I thought that was ability, wasn't it? You can dodge projectiles with an ability. You can roll to dodge. You can roll to.
I mean, you're talking about somebody who can grab arrows out of the air and throw them back.
It's secondly using its claw to, having just received these venomous bites from this second spider, to try and finish that, to finish the spider off. In its mind, 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Not good rolls though. Only 7 damage, slashing damage. And then, feeling its life at risk, once again you see the glow of the throat.
You'll be fine.
You can dodge.
And it tries to exhale, but only a few sparks and puff comes out. It couldn't recharge its attack. So this smoke, and it's still horribly unpleasant and sulphurous, and but it wasn't 500 degrees.
Smoke ring.
Yeah.
Get it, you vape.
That is the end of the round. Would you like to finish there?
What we got?
Half 10. Probably in the last combat round. Completely up to you.
We could probably finish it off.
Do it, why not?
You want to do it?
Do it in a
Yeah.
while.
Okay.
Do it in a while.
All right. Thornir.
Why not get a go?
Zolan. Sorry.
And the car.
Zolan and the car.
All the
Sorry.
time.
Sorry.
You all forget me
Sorry,
all the
Zolan.
time. This is about the 4th time. You just go, yeah, fuck him. He's shit. Get rid of him.
I keep thinking this one.
Is anything even in
Zolan.
Is anything even in range? It's a good possibility
yeah,
nothing's
yeah.
in range.
Well,
I want to hit whatever's in range.
What range are you looking for?
Any range. All the ranges.
The range.
Fire at the chimera.
60
Home
foot.
base.
The line's 60 foot from you.
What's the chimera at?
More than that.
I need to
And
envy-
it's currently obscured by a hedge.
I don't give a fuck about no hedge. I hit the lion then. Yeah, I
Okay,
can't.
yeah.
If I can't obviously hit
Yeah.
the thing. I was going to hit with a firebolt.
Okay.
120 foot.
Yep.
It's 18 to hit. He takes
That
some
is, yeah.
damages of 17.
17.
I'll obviously move forward.
17 damage.
Done.
That's good.
Next, I'm done. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Right. Yes, this blast of fire lights up the line as it's engaged in combat with you, Thornir. Are you moving at all? You're not moving?
Forward, 35 foot.
Sure.
Got an hour. Might as well use it. Feel youthful again. I'll spring in my
Get it in
step.
the morning.
And the car is going to roll.
Mother of all groin strains.
The car is sort of overtaking you and the lion, Thornir. It's about 10 foot to your side. as it's careering, getting faster and faster down the bottom of this hill.
Is it heading towards the chimera?
It's making horrible sounds.
Please
and
tell
it's
me
past,
it's heading towards
no,
the chimera.
it's a completely different
Wouldn't
line,
it be
I'm afraid.
wonderful if that finished it off?
It's heading towards the
Finish
hole
us
in the
off.
wall at the moment. That's kind of where it's
Oh,
heading.
okay.
No, it's going to
Well,
in the river.
Yeah. with a
Oh
different
no!
line.
What else? You'll love that. A giant radioactive device jumps in the river.
Right, now we come to Thornir
Okay,
and the spider.
so it is probably spider first,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's going to try and bite.
Spot the first. No more other metal band. Some great album names tonight.
It is 21.
All hit.
So bitey bite first is
Bison.
5. 5
Yep.
bite.
5.
And then the Constitution saving throw. Got to be 11.
No way. Yeah. Natural one.
Nice.
Natural one.
Oh.
So much poison.
14 of the poison.
Beauty.
Okay. At this point, you physically see the lion. The lion's head is dead, and
Two more
the other
great
creatures,
expressions.
and it's on its last legs.
As 8 of them.
And Thorny, you're engaged with the lion.
Oh yeah, I'm proper up close, aren't I? So, slashy scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
It's 8.
Not enough.
Wank.
Is that you?
That is me.
Okay. It is trying, it too, on its last legs, to put up a final stand as it attacks you for 18
Yeah.
with its bite. And yeah. 6 piercing damage. And that is a concentration check as well.
Oh baby!
Okie dokie.
First time.
Concentration rats.
And what am I rolling for this? This is
D20 against your own
It's
DC.
your casting, yeah, it's your normal casting.
Saving throw
That's
in
right.
there, is it? Do you have a con?
oh, so we're on wisdom.
No, be on con.
Whoop.
Constitution.
No, it's concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, it's concentration. It'll be
Oh,
against
yes,
whatever is
of course.
spell casting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is just against your own spellcasting.
Wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
wisdom.
so roll your d20.
God knows.
16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Malcolm.
Okay. Right, I haven't got any key left, but I can still do my standard unarmed strike, which I will do.
The sweaty forehead.
Yes,
Don't like
You
it.
do feel its belly light up again, by the way. It's recharged.
I'll attack the dragon's head
Okay.
this time. That's 11 to hit.
Not enough, I'm
Not
afraid.
enough on that one. Right, second attack. Uh, 23 to hit.
Okay.
So that is. Oh, that's only 5 thumping damage.
It's enough.
It's enough.
Bosh! Malcolm goes right through the skull, having made 70 indents into it. You feel your arm crunch through its skull into its very brain. The moment you do so, you feel the whole creature shudder and spasm as it crashes to the floor. You on its back. I'll let you coup de grace the lion as well because it's almost there at the same time. One of you will have done it in a moment, and you have defeated this threat.
Defeated.
I beat a chimera to death.
I punched a chimera to death. With some
You
wonderful
basically
help.
did that so pretty much single-handedly.
For.
That was it.
Peaceful head
Yeah.
punches.
Peaceful head punches to the back of a chimera's head.
Yeah, see, in my spare time, I punch brick walls
Hmm.
and trees and strange drums
You
on
do
stage.
those bonus levels in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Trash
Cars.
car.
Yeah. Do you remember when Thornhill was a pacifist, an animal lover?
There are too many animals that aren't really animals now.
Yeah, it's hard
Too
to
many
keep track.
dangerous.
Well done, guys.
Wow.
Well battled. Well fought. I thought you did well there because there was potential for that to go awry in
It's
many
not horrible
ways.
Things.
Thank you very much. We will be back next week, hopefully with audio from the start next time.
That'll be good.
Apologies for that at the beginning. Thank you very much, you guys.
Thank you.
Jack.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Until next time, we have been. Hang on, I'm not there yet.
Duh,
I'm
duh.
not there.
We certainly have.
Schwank.
Hello, boys. Pink lemonade?
More!